Garan Danang. Danang. That's what that place says. We are back. We're going to be back for a few. So I'm not sure who's going to show up, but we are back for a little bit. We're back for a little bit. I wanted to get back out. It was a little too early for us to end the live stream before, but I had a video consultation. We had a video consultation, but we are back. A video consultation. What's up, everybody? We are across from our building tonight. Our regular spot is busy. We are back for a little bit. At night, we will see rats sometimes. But the rats are usually like near a place that has a lot of grass and tall weeds. Or the rats will be where there's a lot of garbage or food. But we don't ever see rats in the day. They do seem to come out at night when there's a lot of food or high, tall grass. Next time, could you find out price difference for above and underground parkings? Yeah, actually, I'll try to ask them, because that's the scooter parking right there. The guy sometimes is not in there, but if we walk by there, we'll ask him. Cats, we don't ever really, you know what? I don't see too many cats out here, at least outside. We see much more dogs than cats. Cold pizza. I haven't had pizza in maybe a month or so, since we went to Gilda's. That was the last time I had pizza. But that was the last time that I had pizza, was at Gilda's. That's our building. We're way up there. I'll show you guys where we live. We live way up at the top up there. So if we are up there right now, you see where the top of the building is? That's where we live. So if I was up there, I could probably look down and see Fluffster. It is definitely hot and it's humid, but it's not terrible. Let's take a look at the exact weather. It is 84 degrees, but look. So it's 84 degrees at almost 10 o'clock at night, but it does say it feels like 101. But honestly, maybe I'm getting used to it because it doesn't feel terrible. It does not feel terrible, but it is warm for me. It is warm. I will say it's warm. But I always wear shorts. And actually, I have a little bit of a hotter shirt on. I did my video consultation. So I threw on a collared shirt. But the video consultation is done. Have you found any ATMs using Apple Wallet? I don't know. We do have ATMs there. I don't use any online stuff. I will have to ask them. Damn, our buddy Mick uses Google Pay, I think it is. Or does he use Apple Pay or Google Pay? He uses one of them, Google Pay or Apple Pay, and he says he can get around at almost any place here using that. I guess it's like New York City right now. I don't feel like it's extremely humid right now, though. Fluffy thinks it's hot, but I'm shocked. I didn't feel like I can ever get used to this weather. I'm from California, so there's no humidity in California. I didn't feel like I would get used to it, but maybe I'm getting used to it. Speaking of Fluffy, I don't know, what is she doing? We hardly ever come to this place. But it says, look what the weather says. The weather says, I can't remember. I'll have to ask Mick. I think we'll probably see Mick on Saturday. And I'll ask him, does he use Google Pay or Apple Pay? I swear, Mick, if you're in there somewhere, I don't know if Mick's watching, but he uses Apple Pay or Google Pay, and I think he says he's pretty good at using it most places, but I just can't remember if it's Google Pay or Apple Pay. So it says it's 84 degrees at 10 o'clock at night, but it does say it feels like it's 101 degrees. But it does look like there's going to be a little bit of rain, maybe a chance of rain. See about tomorrow. Thunderstorms, shower Saturday. That sucks. Hopefully not when we go down there. Not in the Bay Area. I'm from the Bay Area. Humidity doesn't exist in the Bay Area. I'm about 30 minutes away from San Francisco. Fluffy, what is all that? What is that, Fluffster? What did you get? What is that's like a McDonald's
vodka?
What? Why did you get that? What is this?
I don't know. Let's taste it. You taste it first, cause if after
I'm not in. No, I'm in Vietnam. I've been in Vietnam for the past year and a half, but I'm from Vallejo. But I haven't been in Vallejo in over a year and a half. I moved out of the USA. Oakland is only about 15 minutes away from San Francisco. I'm about 30 minutes away from San Francisco. A vodka milkshake.
Try it.
Fluffy, it's leaking. Fluffy. Fluff. He's getting it all over me.
Is it good?
It's like some kind of Japanese drink. You know what? I don't know if this is accurate or not. Damn, Fluffy, how? Can you poke that? I don't know if it's propaganda or what, but I seen someone shooting a rocket from Cambodia to Thailand. Was that real?
Yeah, that's real. They have a tension. There's a tension in Cambodia and Thailand.
I'm from Tahoe.
Because I'll put...
You're from Tahoe? I've been to Tahoe a few times. I like Tahoe. Let's try this. Fluffy. Spilling everywhere.
You like it?
It's okay, but half of it. Look at that. Look, it spilled all over me.
Do you want some?
This guy's from Berkeley. I just said I'm from Vallejo. Vallejo, not Berkeley. Berkeley's only about 20 minutes away from... What, Fluffy?
You want one?
No.
You don't?
How much was that?
I'll get you.
I don't want it.
You don't want it? I'll put vodka on it if you don't want it.
I don't want it.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Disgusting. Why did you wipe that on me?
You made me spill it on me. You don't even put the straw in correctly. Many civilians have been killed? I did not know that. We're getting so many trolls tonight. What's going on with all the trolls? The trolls have nothing better to do tonight. Trolls, trolls, trolls. Let me wipe my screen off. That made it worse.
Wait, here, this is cotton. Who's that girl?
First teaching gig? I'd never been to Colombia. The only teaching I ever did was online, but I was in the USA and I worked for a Chinese company. But that was in 2019. That was in 2019.
We're getting dessert today.
No, the volunteer program that I did was in Spain. It was in Spain. That was for 9 days. I think it was 7 days or 9 days. What are you, a bartender?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in Spain. It was a little bit. I went to Madrid. Why are you punching that? What is that doing? There's nothing to shake in that.
The spirit.
No, this is Vietnam. This is Da Nang, Vietnam. I've been to China. What are you doing? What is that? Why do you do that?
We
Fluffy.
call that atang.
Why do you do that? That's like an adult milkshake. Ninja Teacher, I've heard that name. I can't remember, but I definitely heard that name. I don't remember what or who it is, but that name is very familiar. Fluffy's gonna step on the cork. I don't think there is any cork. It's like an adult McFlurry.
It doesn't taste anything.
Maybe you gotta put the whole bottle. Online English sucks. Meaning the pay. The pay is terrible. If I was gonna teach English, I would go to China and teach in person, but online pay is not good. It's easy for is it easy? Not really, besides teaching English. And the pay is not that great.
Remember our neighbor John and Christine, the
Yeah.
couple? They teach.
Yeah, and I talked to him about it. He said they're making $10 an hour, or at least that was one of them was $10 an hour. No, this is Vietnam. This is Da Nang, Vietnam. What methods you use to find your almost one-bedroom unit in your building? I posted on Facebook groups. Ooh, look at that, Fluffy. I posted on Facebook groups, and then I went and looked in person. Boring. Who cares? Well, same for you. So you're now...
What's that?
There you go. So you can watch, but you can't comment anymore. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, buddy. Who was that? Annie Inch. You can feel free to watch. You just can't comment anymore. Sorry. Sorry, buddy. I'm old. Look. But I'm not old. This is my shirt. I'm not old. I'm a... What's this say? I'm a classic. Well, they can... Hey, how's it going? What's up, buddy? Man, I forgot where we saw him last.
Elevator.
I thought we saw him somewhere else, though, too. Was it the elevator was last?
Yeah.
Look at these cream puffs. What do you guys think? Fluffy, look. Fluffy. Fluffy thought she was gonna get some of this. I should have put them in the air fryer a little bit longer. They feel hot on the outside, but I needed them a little bit more in the inside. I faked out the fluffster. Yeah, China is the only pay. I would say South Korea. South Korea pays about $2,000 plus free housing. But China, if you want to teach English, you might as well go to China. Unless you're not doing it for the money, China is the spot to go do it for money. You get apartment free. You get about at least $3,500 to $4,000. You get a month off during summer and 2 months off during the winter. Every other country is a lot less than that. That was a cream puff. No, South Korea is like the second. South Korea will only pay you about $2,000. China will pay you close to $4,000. Yeah, my budget is $750 now. When Fluffy got back, Xin Chao. Oh no, good, thank you. Oh, very nice. Is that a fan? Oh, thank you. Thank you. this? What do you have in here? A fan? Can I see this fan?
That's nice. Found you.
What candy you have? Let me see. What do you got in here? You got some gum? How much is this one?
Found you.
20? And what is this? This is gum? What else do you have in here?
Okay. No, that's
Huh?
no, that's 10.
How much is this?
10.
10?
30.
Oh, 30. 30. Can I get these?
Okay.
How much is this one? Look at, I'm gonna get some Mentos. This is how much?
30.
30.
Yeah.
This is 20.
20.
Okay, I get this one.
Okay.
Here, Fluffy. I don't think I have any change.
Me, I do.
Let me see.
Here.
10, 2, 6, 20. Come on.
Come on.
Thank you. Not this one, just this one.
Yeah,
Just this one.
That one.
What is your name? What's your name?
Toila. D. You?
Oh,
Huh?
okay. Very nice. And she sold these fans. Come on. Here you go. Oh, she got different color ones. Come on.
Ciao también.
Let me see. I missed some of your guys' messages. Your budget is less than 1,000. My budget is about 750 bucks. Go Celtics. I don't understand why teachers don't live half the year in China to teach. You missed my question above. Not the ELSL one. Missed your question. South Korea. Do they have cream? Yeah, those have cream inside. I will. What's the budget per month in Da Nang for 2 people? Me and Fluffy live here, and we live in a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom. All of our bills for everything is $750 a month US. Are you required to have overseas health insurance? No. You don't need anything. You don't need a return ticket. You don't need anything. Very easy, very simple. South Korea will make you work a lot too. In China, you're only going to work about 5 hours a day. You're not going to work Saturdays. You're not going to work Sundays. And you're not going to work nights. Those fans are 30,000. That's not too bad. Yeah, China you can make 4,000. Even the lower paying jobs for an American with a bachelor's is about 3,500. She's got an adult McFlurry. Fluffy, why do you have that out here?
Because I'm sketching.
Sketching? What are you sketching? You're sketchy. Not sketching, sketchy. We'll show you guys. This is across from our building. Oh wow, 105 people. Big thumbs up to you guys. 105, but we only have 12 likes? Come on. Let's all do it at the same time. Let's hit the double tap
Yeah,
button.
and then when you say 100,
Look, as soon as I said 105, it dropped to 92. Come on, man. Let's hit that double tap. Let's hit the double tap, man. You live here? I thought. No. I've been in Da Nang. I've been at this apartment for the past year and a half. I live in Da Nang. I've been here for a year and a half. Let's hit. There we go. There you guys go, man. Big thumbs up. We went from 12 to 20. The number of people went down, but at least the number of likes went up.
If they said,
Arizona.
Yeah, I'll just give you the like.
That's fine. Give me the like. Hello from Arizona, Fluffy. I haven't drank in almost 8 years. I don't drink. Oh, we're back to 101. Let's see when I mention if it drops back down. I swear, anytime you mention it, it drops back down. How did that place get dibs on the Da Nang fried chicken? That place, I've never had it. We like another place. Maybe I'll take Fluffy there maybe next week. We will go to the really good fried chicken place. We get the Korean wings.
Maybe that's the first time I brought you there. Remember?
Don't tell me. So InDrive and Grab charge a 10,000 VND gate fee, but I think I've been getting scammed. I think they try to pull a fast one because when you go there, they're not supposed to charge you the gate fee. When you leave, they're supposed to charge you the gate fee. And most times that I go, they're charging me when I go in and then when I go out. I don't live in Antoine because I don't like seeing Westerners right when I walk outside. I enjoy it. I love here because everything is here. I don't have to have a scooter. Literally, the beach, if you walk through this door right here, there's a door right behind here, and then we're on the beach. So for one, I'm on the beach. For two, I walk to everything here. For three, I have a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, $480, which includes electricity. So I pay a great price. I'm one block from the beach. I'm in walking distance of everything. So everything is perfect for me. Everything is great. So I like it here. I don't want to have to rent a scooter. I don't want to have to live and commute every day to come back to this area to go to Bikini Bottoms, to go to my local place, to go to Moon Milk. So I love it here. Jamie Newstead, what's up, buddy? No, because when I take Grab, so they shouldn't be charging you the gate
Oh,
fee.
are you talking about this one?
Yeah. No, because I shouldn't be paying the gate fee going into the airport and coming out. It's just like when you cross a bridge or a toll in the USA. You don't pay the toll both ways. But every time I'm taking InDrive and Grab, they are trying to charge me coming in and going out. I shouldn't be paying the toll both ways. But I shouldn't have to pay that. I shouldn't. They should be picking up another customer. So put it this way. So if they sit at the airport and then, so put it this way. So they drop me off at the airport, right? And if they sit there and then they get another customer leaving the airport, do they not charge that person that's leaving the airport? I guarantee you they do. So they're getting paid twice for it. There is no fee to get in, but they must pay to get out. But that's not my problem. I shouldn't have to pay to get in and to get out. Put it this way, Travel Guru. So what happens if they sit at the airport after dropping me off and they pick up a new customer at the airport? Are they going to not charge that person to leave the gate and come back and find me and say, hey, Will, you paid us. We're going to come back and give you your $10,000. Hey, what's up, buddy? Yeah, they charge to make extra. I moved out of the USA a long time ago. I have a few minute walk behind the Pullman public beach access. Actually, I'm going to tell you this. The restaurants and the markets and everything haven't went up, but the prices of some people's apartments have. Rental prices have went up, or at least asking prices. Ours we got lucky. Ours went down. I negotiated to get it down. So I went from 14 million a month down to 12.5 million a month. Good evening. Oh, engineer's back. Are there areas living more expensive? They can't sit in that zone. I got a bee on my hat. Oh, I got a bee.
Cheers. Cheers, guys.
My affiliate? Well, it's not my affiliates, first of all. Plus, I'm not the type. I give my opinion. I know the drivers are doing that on their own. Because here's how you can find out where they're not supposed to do it. Because if you take Grab, you could tell the Grab driver, add that gate fee to the total bill on Grab. You can't do it on InDrive, because InDrive you have to pay cash. But let's say you were taking Grab, you could tell the driver, hey, charge for the gate fee. And if they're not supposed to charge for the gate fee, they can't add it on. But no matter what, man, I'm not the type of person, if I have an affiliate or I go to a restaurant and it's not good, I'm going to tell you guys it's not good. Your electricity was $2 million? That's crazy. Our electricity is unlimited. I negotiated with our landlord. We pay 12.5 million VND, That's a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1 block off the beach in My Key. Like, My Key Beach is literally, I could throw a rock and hit the beach right now. We have 3 ACs. If I run all of them all day, 24 hours a day, we do not pay anything extra. We included rent, water, electricity into our bill. I don't know what Fluffy got. Actually, you missed it. I showed the cast iron earlier.
I
Fluffy,
got this.
Fluffy, they asked, how does the cast iron pan look now?
Clean.
Yeah, it looks good.
And new.
Let me see. I might be able.
There's like a, you would see where
4,200 is
the
a
cook
ripoff.
works.
So we're paying 3,800. And actually, if you get the local price, it's even less than that. But 4,000 is supposed to be the going rate. If they're charging you anything over 4,000, the landlord is pocketing some of that. So our water, when we first got here, was 50,000 a person.
Ask for the bill.
50,000 a person is what water used to be. Now we notice a lot of landlords are trying to charge 100, and some places are trying to charge you 150,000 per person for water. That's a ripoff. That means they're probably paying 100,000 to water, and the landlord's pocketing 50,000. Electricity should be 3,800 per kilowatt or lower, and maximum. We've heard some newer places legitly are 4,000 per kilowatt. But if you're paying anything over 4,000, the landlord is pocketing some of that money. There's nothing you can really do, Vandy, and it's not going to be much money. You just gotta learn from your mistake. Yeah, you gotta learn from your mistake. It's just I don't think in the end it's probably going to be a few dollars a month. It's just the principle. I hate being overcharged because then you have to know, hey, if my landlord's scamming me on this, even if it's $2 or $3, you know what kind of person your landlord is. Your landlord's making money off of you. Yeah, that is true also. The tiers, if I showed you guys my electricity, you guys would go crazy. For some reason, our electricity is not charged correctly, which sucks because I don't pay for electricity, but if I did, it would be so cheap. Let me see if I can actually pull up my electricity bill. Let me see if I can pull up my electricity bill. Having to pay electricity could be also good because you can control the cost. I'm gonna try to do something. I gotta negotiate with my landlord again. $2 million is crazy. If I show you my, look at, you're gonna die when I show you this. So Vandy, look at this. Here's my electricity. Look, 184,000 for the month, and that's for a 65 square meter place. Let me see if I could see. I'm trying. I don't see the kilowatts. It doesn't say how many kilowatts I used. But here we go. That was the month before, 284,000. Rich landlords are the best. If your room is hot, is it hard to control? So for me, we have 3 ACs. The bedroom AC I never ever turn off. Never ever ever. So the bedroom AC stays on 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Fluffy got here, she turned on the AC in the living room, but I almost never turn the AC on in the living room. And then our spare bedroom has the AC, but I never turn that on. So mostly it's just the AC in the bedroom. $2 million is a lot. There's been like 2 or 3 people that I heard are paying over $2 million. That guy Javi that had the taco place, he was staying like in a hotel, but I think paid by the month. And he told me they were at like $3 million for 1 month. And I was like, $3 million? I'm like, man, there's something wrong. $3 million. We live in that big place. We've never had a rental bill for electricity ever be over 1.3 million. You pay $7. I don't pay anything because it's included in the rent, but I feel like somehow our electricity is not being charged correctly. But I'm not saying anything to the landlord. I know the landlord enjoys it, but some reason we're definitely not being charged the accurate amount. No, it's not the standing charge. That's what I'll show you. I have many months. Somehow our electricity is not being charged correctly, and I don't want to snitch on myself. Let me show you all the electricity bills. So look, this was our electricity bill that was paid 3 months ago, $284,000. This is our electricity bill that was paid last month, another $284,000. This is our electricity for the month, the next month, $184,000 right there. So something is not correct, but I'm not going to tell my landlord of the building, hey, you guys aren't charging me enough. Always get an apartment that faces north. Mine is, so I believe accurately our electricity should probably, realistically, if it was billed correctly, should be about 1 million to about 1.3 million. But we cook a lot and we leave the AC in the bedroom on 24 hours a day. But 2 million is considered a lot. 2 million is a lot.
Before, like, we run the washer and the 2 AC, we get charged like 1.5, 1.8.
Yeah, but you can't think of that. This is why the city of Danong is going up. Because people are saying, hey man, I rent a studio in Nashville or Miami and it's $2,000 a month. I guess what? I'm only paying $1,000 here. I save 50%. You're killing the economy here because that place, that apartment that you guys are paying, let's just call it numbers, $1,000 here, it's probably realistically $300 before you got here. So you're paying 3 times the price of what that apartment really is. So I know you guys are comparing it to the USA, but you can't compare it to the USA. You can't compare it that way. You can't go like, because remember, people here, the people that work here, they probably make $1 an hour. So your apartment, or so put it this way, your electricity is costing them 2 weeks of their salary. You can't look at it that way. That's why the prices are going up here, because people say, hey man, I moved from Miami, I moved from San Francisco. I'm only spending $800, man. It's great. $800 on my rent. In USA, it was $2,000. You can't go that way. Imagine if someone came over here from UAE or Qatar, and they're like, hey man, our place is $10,000 a month. You know, I don't mind paying $5,000 a month. And you're like, wait a second, man, that's crazy. You can't go by that. You cannot do it like that. I live in Sacramento, you know, here for the A's. Yeah, that's where my A's. I have the A's hat upstairs. Exactly, have to close the curtain. Some people get the government rate adjusted. Give us a contact info to your landlord.
Are they from Sacramento? Isn't it they transferred?
For 2 years. It's a 1-bedroom. Currency is called the dong. VND, Vietnamese dong. No, because I've seen the rate on the old place. I'll have to look it up. We have that bill. We're gonna have to hide you, buddy. That is what making things. That's what's making these rents go up. Because here's what landlords are doing. They're saying, hey, I don't want to rent to guys like Will and Dale and Mick. I don't want to rent to those guys. I want to rent to those big suckers that are coming from the USA that think that $1,000 is a great deal because they're saving 50%. So they're saying, screw Will. I don't want him in my apartment. He knows the local price. I'm not going to rent to him. I'm going to hold out and wait for these guys that want to spend $800 for this $300 apartment. That's why the city's going up. That's why.
How much is Mick spending?
Remember, I think he said 9 or 10 million. Come on. 9 million or 8 million or something. You have to negotiate. So they are in the people's mind. They think they're getting a great deal because they're coming from the USA and they're spending $2,000 a month. So they go, hey, I ran this place for $1,000. That's 50% off USA. But you're not in the USA. You can't negotiate against yourself. Meaning you can't come from the world's most expensive country. This is not the USA. The cost, the standard of life is not the same as the USA. That's not how it works here. You're only jacking up the economy. Yes, they sent a spreadsheet of all 9 units, their electric and water usage. So for sure, your water should be between 50 and 100,000 per person. Your electricity should be 4,000 or under. You know what I heard though? Marcus told me in Nha Trang, he said their electricity in Nha Trang is cheaper. He said it's 3,000. That lady came and smiled at my camera. Which lady? Because the camera's facing this way. Well, no matter what, I'm a negotiator and there's always going to be deals. All the deals aren't going to run out. People have the FOMO, the fear of missing out. It's never going to happen. Remember, how come my landlord hasn't said, hey, Will, you've been here for a year and a half, we're going to raise your rent? In fact, my rent has went down. Our rent used to be 14 million. I negotiated with my landlord, we're down to 12.5 million. Through the window, they can't do it through the window.
Are you talking about me?
No, Fluffy. She wanted my autograph. Everybody. Fluffy, this is so sticky.
There's wipes.
But they think like this. They think, hey, man, I moved out of the USA. I got to get my avocado toast. I'm saving 1,000. And then they go, hey, you know what? I'm going back to the USA in 2 months. I don't care. I don't care that I jacked the economy up. I'll just find a new place. That's the logic. I want to be... That's the problem, is that people are overpaying. And then the crazy part is a lot of subscribers or viewers will come and leave comments on my message and they say, you're messing up Da Nang. Stop talking about it. And I tell them, it's not about having people come here. It's about having people that don't negotiate and are overspending. If we had 50,000 people come in here that negotiated good, the prices wouldn't go up. Now, if we have 1,000 or 500 people come here and jack the economy up and spend whatever, then the price is going to go up. But if we had 1,000 budget-conscious people like me come here, it's not going to drive the economy up at all.
Sophia, how did you get interested with stats? Or like studying or analyzing things?
Because most stuff is dealt with numbers. Like, how much money you make in a month is dealt with numbers. Like, if I want to make $1,000 a month and I sell something for $20, how many do I have to sell?
But like, why do you always have to analyze things and like?
Because the world's based on numbers. That's the way that I feel.
But like, how did you realize, or like, what made you?
So Fluffy, they
interested?
said you barely speak English. Shut up. So, Sneaker King, you could stay and watch, but you no longer can talk, buddy. Sorry.
Like, how could
You could stay and watch though. Do you have a video on getting cheap air flights to Vietnam or not? Use Skyscanner. Skyscanner is the cheapest. I don't buy my tickets through Skyscanner, but you find out the cheapest flights and the best dates to go. Skyscanner. I believe, my theory is the building and the construction is a good thing, because I believe they're gonna overbuild in the city of Da Nang.
You know what helps also with our apartment is, most of our things are inverter. Like, our fridge is like inverter. It has an inverter. I think even our AC.
What were they talking about?
AC.
No, something about, the construction. So I think the construction is going to be a good thing, because I think they're going to build too many places, and then there's going to be too many rentals. And too many rentals is a good thing, because too many rentals means that some of these places are going to have to get cheaper, because there's going to be too many places. So I actually enjoy the building. We're up high enough that we don't hear the building, the construction. So I think in the long run, it's going to be good. I'm going to budget, and that's a beautiful place. Long term, love your budget. Thank you so much, and I appreciate it. I enjoy the live streaming of everyday life in Da Nang. I appreciate it too. So you guys are going to learn. if you're just here in Da Nang for 1 month, you're gonna learn in month 2 or month 6, like, hey, I should have been going here. I should have been going to this restaurant. I should have been buying my bottled water here. Every month that you're here, you're gonna start realizing that you were overpaying for this or overpaying that. After about 6, 7, 8 months, you'll get a routine down, and then you'll kind of understand. But that's why it costs more money to travel to multiple places, because when you first land in a city, you don't know the cheapest place to get water. You don't know the cheapest place to get a SIM card. You don't know the best restaurants. You don't know the cheapest restaurants. It takes time to learn that stuff. So when you first get to a country, you're in the learning phase, and that's going to be usually the most expensive time.
That's why you don't have to hate vloggers or like people who are sharing things on YouTube, because they're trying to share what the knowledge or their experiences.
Can you buy a
It's not
condo?
about them.
You could buy a condo. You can't buy land. You could buy a condo, and you have a 50-year lease on it. Toronto. Visit Kenya. My goal is to go to every single country in the world. I'm not sure if
That sounds like a restaurant, Toronto.
I'm not sure if I'll make that goal. I definitely want to get to 100 countries. So my goal is to get to every single country in the world. Not sure if it'll happen, but that is our thing. Can't you get residency? You have to marry a local, as far as I know, but I don't know beyond that. Welcome to Miami with Will Smith, Vietnam version. How bad is the flooding? I've never experienced it. I'm up high, and the past 3 years, I've been here 23, 24, and 25. I think there has been some flooding in certain areas, but I've never personally been in it, seen it, or affected me. What I hate about Da Nang is how long it takes for them to finish the building. Yeah, there's a place that's still unfinished, and it's been here for 3 years. I'll be there in the month of October, staying at Jolia. Jolia is about 3 blocks down this way.
Jolia is popular.
Jolia is right down there. It's about 3 blocks. From Canada. Very nice.
We know someone who stayed at Jolia as well.
We do? Drink your milkshake. Fluffy, you're like a little kid. Fluffy's... Look at Fluffy's doing color by numbers. Any hurricanes? Not hurricanes, but supposedly there was supposed to be a couple of typhoons, but they've never hit us here. They've always branched off or died or went up
He got
to
locked up.
Hanoi. Oh, he's locked out. Manila is getting floods now. Kids swimming in the streets. I felt one earthquake out here. I'm at the top of the building, and about 4 months ago, I was eating late breakfast or early lunch, and I felt an earthquake here. That was the only one I've ever felt. Yeah, Da Nang, it seems like the earthquakes don't... It seems like the typhoons die out before they get here. So, at least all the time. Fluffy, she's locked out. They locked her out. She went up there and the door's locked. How about did Fluffy get hurricanes? They asked, did you get hurricanes?
No, but we get a lot of flood in the Philippines.
What did you hear about Jolia Hotel? I read good reviews. I don't think we've heard anything bad about it.
No, we just know a lot of people who stays there. Like, that's their...
You're basically
hotel
in the
choice.
same area.
Yeah.
You're about
It's
a
like,
4-minute walk from where we're sitting right here. You're about 2 full blocks off the beach. Best places to stay for a soft landing. I don't know. That's kind of a hard one. I always recommend Mona Lisa, but that place is always sold out.
If you have a budget, you can go to Cecilia.
Color by numbers and getting drunk. Hoi An floods every year. I think Hoi An floods.
That's how I relax.
That's how I relax.
Yeah.
Fluffy has some
Color
Mentos.
by numbers and getting my...
20,000 Mentos. Bought it from a kid. I hardly ever do that, but tonight, for some reason, they got me on a good day. Is there any diving facilities? I think we've heard people talk about diving,
Yeah.
but I can't remember who.
Good. I'll assure you, if you want to go diving, go to the Philippines. You'd always be safe.
Right now, we just showed it earlier, but look, Seymour. Here we go. If you want to know the exact temperature, it's 10:35 at night. And it's 84 degrees and it feels like it's 98 with the humidity and the wind temperature. So it's 84 at 10:35 at night, but it feels like it's 98 degrees. I literally just walked into the DMV, no appointment. That was at 10:30 for Mark. So let's see. Mark is back in the USA and he went to DMV 5 minutes ago. Fluffy, I need hand wipe. What does Fluffy think about Philippines versus Da Nang?
It's incomparable. Like what I've said, when I'm in Da Nang, I feel upgraded.
Fluffy said she feels upgraded. But I think Dark Brother thought you had like a bathroom outside. I remember one day he was like, ask her, he thinks that you came, like, you didn't have running water.
He's looking at your life if it's facing him. And then he saw it was facing us.
Chris, love your channel, keep the cool vids. I'm planning a trip for January 26th. Do they have fishing charters? I don't know.
What? Bathroom outside? That's only in the province.
I don't know if they do, but this is like a fishing area. I would imagine that they have something like that. Stay cool and thirsty. You're turning into Mopar Jr. How's the rats tonight? I haven't seen a rat out tonight. No rats tonight. But maybe they're over there. It's like Florida. Love your channel. Diane broke the budget. $4 for a bottle of vodka. She bought it though, so she broke her.
$4 for a bottle of vodka? No, it's not.
How much was it, Fluffy?
How much is $4?
$4 would be 100,000.
No, it's just 60.
60, so 60,000. Oh, come on.
Come on.
She bought it with her own money, so it didn't affect my budget.
How much is 60?
$2.50.
Yeah,
I hear a lot of
that's
people
just
saying
$2.
stuff like that living in the Philippines. So flights to and from other places in Vietnam are generally around 35-ish. What about flights to the Philippines? Flights in and out of the Philippines from any other country are way overpriced. So we can fly a one-way ticket from Da Nang to Bangkok for about 40 or 50 bucks one way. Round trip about let me be more fair.
Okay, let's wear something like that.
I'm not gonna wear that. Bangkok is actually closer to about 50 to 60 bucks one way. You could do a round trip to Bangkok from Da Nang for about 130-ish. 100 for a round trip to Kuala Lumpur. Now a round trip from Da Nang to Manila is closer to $200. But going from Hanoi to Da Nang or Da Nang to Ho Chi Minh is usually about 40 bucks, maybe breaking into the 30s one way. I've been to Miami, hot and sticky. I've been to Miami too. Why would you put such nasty words? I remember you said that. Remember you said something, I forgot when it was, but it was a live stream, and you were like, oh, she must be happy because it was something about a bathroom, and I was telling you, I was like, Fluffy grew up with a maid, because you were like, oh, I think she's happy to have AC or something. It was something like that. And Fluffy grew up in a country club, and she had a maid.
No!
Yeah, that's
Don't
what Mick
say
said
that.
too. What's the average grab fee for Da Nang? Grab is about 90,000. If you go from the airport to the beach, it's about 90. If you do in drive, it's about 50. So it's almost half price. Cebu is going to be more expensive. Manila is going to be your cheaper flight from Da Nang to Manila. Cebu is going to be more expensive, and you're probably going to stop in Manila anyways for a layover. In drive is cheaper. Wow, Fluffy has a new cup. Would Fluffy choose Makati over Da Nang?
No. There's no beach in Makati.
She got the
And
smaller body.
Makati is expensive. I don't even live in Makati.
Go Kings. I take Grab motorbikes
Jack.
unless I've been drinking or it's raining.
Just rent.
I don't I leave the scooter up to you. Your face got the damage to prove it.
Your handsome face got a scar.
Country Club Fluffy.
Not country club. No, it's my parents who have.
Trapper. I seen your
I would
message
say-
quickly, but I didn't get to read the whole thing yet.
I would say I grew up in a comfortable and like blessed parents. That's how I would describe my child.
I think I've messaged Travis, but he doesn't really ever. I think I've only commented once or twice, and he never reaches out to me. I'm the type. I'm the smaller YouTube channel out here, so I don't impose on people. So if they don't ask me to work with them, then I don't want to come across like, hey, I'm a smaller channel. Can you help me out? I was shocked. Evan is a much bigger channel than me, but Evan reached out to me and he said, hey, do you want to do a video with me? A few months ago, and I said, yeah, no problem. But I'm the smaller guy, so I don't feel like it's my place to reach out to the bigger channels. Maybe we'll go to the beach, Fluffy. We'll do a poll. Do you guys want to go to the beach for a few? Fluffy thought we were going to the beach anyways. But we can't even take the shortcut, Fluffy, because they locked us out. That's not shortcut. What about New Makati? What is New Makati?
BGC is not New Makati, but like Makati is basically Central Business District. It's developed, but there's still areas that are not developed.
I've never met Travis. Travis just had a meetup down here, and our buddy Mark, that's in our chat, you know, you guys probably seen Mark on live. He went to Travis's live stream or his meetup.
There's nothing much to do at Makati area. Not unless you'll stay and party with the boom boom with the at workers. Like we have a red light district in Makati. That's why tourists goes there. But that's it.
My biggest concern is Vietnam tightens the border runs for people who don't use agents. I'm a budget guy. I don't really see the value in doing visa runs on your own. You're only saving maybe $50, maybe $60, and you're taking all the risk. I don't see the point of saving $50 to do it. I would rather just go through a visa agency. The visa agency cost me $150, but that includes the transportation, that includes the Lao visa, that includes the new Vietnam visa, that includes them doing the paperwork. It's not worth it. You can maybe do it for $70, $80 on your own, maybe $90, but it's not worth it to me. How did you two meet? Fluffy was sending me pen pal letters when I was in prison. No. Online. I saw you in one of Gio in the Philippines live feed like 2 weeks ago. Yeah, Gio's, I still talk to Gio. Gio just messaged me the other day. He's actually going to stop in Da Nang at a certain point, so I'll meet up with Gio again. I've actually done 2 videos with Gio. One when he was here in Da Nang 2 years ago. Actually, we did a video in my old apartment up here. That's my very first one that I did with Gio. And the second one, I met up with him in Dumaguete. USA stayed in a compound in Makati. Her parents had money. She came to the United States with $250 on a work visa. They were both drunk on the beach. I asked him about the e-visa process a year ago, and he messaged to hire him as a consultant. I'm not sure. I've never dealt with Travis. I don't know anything about him besides what I've seen on the video. I did see that he just went back to the USA, but I think he's back now. I'm from the USA. Fluffy is from the Philippines. I'm going to ask her to let me interview her. Maybe she will. Natalie. Oh, big thumbs up, Jack, man. I appreciate it, buddy. I was scrolling down. I didn't see that. Let me heart that and give you a thumbs up. That's how far behind the conversation I am. No, that's for me.
Us renting a scooter.
Smaller channel, but good dude providing great Da Nang content. So a Travis collab would be great. Like I said, I don't like to impose. I'm a type of person, not just even on YouTube, but I hate asking people like, hey, do you want to help me? Hey, do you want to work with me? if people want to work with me, they can reach out to me and I'll work with practically anybody. But I don't like to be the one reaching out and being like, hey, do you think you want to work with? I'm a small time channel, so I don't reach out. JJ the Lonely Bull. Actually, let me give a shout out to his channel. I'm going to be on JJ the Lonely Bull's channel on Sunday. He's doing a live stream. We're going to discuss Thailand and Vietnam. He reached out to me. He's a much bigger channel than me. And I told him, yeah, I no problem. I'll be on your channel. He met up with me here. He did an interview with me a few months ago. I'm going to be on his live stream. Same thing with Evan. Evan reached out to me, and I said, no problem, man. I would love to do your channel. But I don't really reach out to people, especially if they're bigger channels than me. The value on doing the visa on your own is that you can create a mini vacation. You can, but you take the risk. Now, if there was no risk involved, and you were going to not have to get bribed, maybe it'd be different. But you're basically trading money, 60, 70 bucks, for a smooth sailing, not being bribed, not being denied a visa. Fluffy is back. My concern is that they pull a Thailand and stop letting. I don't worry about that. I worried about that the first time I did it, but I don't think Vietnam is not going to do that. Do you see any more Americans moving to Da Nang? Maybe. But I think Americans are scared of a couple of reasons. Americans are always scared when places require a visa, and Americans are scared to go to a place that doesn't primarily speak English. Where's Mark? Travis is cool. Do you see more Americans? When's your return ticket date? If you marry a Vietnamese, now you only have to wait 2 months to become a citizen, but you might get drafted. The boys are coming out. Zorro here, nice to see you're closing in. We're not at 9,000 yet, so let's not get too far ahead. Fluffy will join the military and get a green card in Vietnam. Budget crowd, whereas Thailand prefers deep pocket. Thailand, that's why Thailand is making all these visas. Thailand is done with the cheap backpacker, budget guy. That's why they're creating the visas, the digital nomad, the 50-year-old retirement visa, and the education. They don't want cheap people there. They figured we'd rather have quality over quantity. That's the way that they look at it. They don't want a lot of cheap people. They want a few bigger, deeper pockets. Mr. Moneybags. I just walk in, I go into Lin Visa and I pay them in person in cash. I think you could technically pay them online, but I go talk to the owner and I kind of shoot some video every time I go. So I do it in person. A lot of Americans can't afford the starting cost to move abroad. Thailand wants old men with pensions. That's basically it. That's basically it. Realistically, 5K can easily start living abroad. Have minimum 2K. Oh yeah. So I left the USA with $12,000, but I had no income source, no retirement. Now, I could have left a lot sooner if I would have had an income source. So if I would have had an income source, I would have probably left at about 5,000 savings if I would have had an income source. Americans are usually more scared to move abroad in general and leave their incomes. Well, here's the thing. A lot of Americans get caught up in one of these things. They either have a long-term job that they can't leave, they either have a wife that they can't leave, or they have kids that they can't leave. So that's the thing. You don't meet. I'm lucky that I never got married. I didn't have kids. And I didn't have a job that I worked for 15 years. And I'm like, oh man, I need to get my pension. So a lot of people can't do that. Let's see if you guys want to go see the beach. He is correct. I appreciate it. 84% want to see the beach. Wesna says he is correct. American wants the convenience as well as that you won't get in Southeast Asia. You should do a meetup with Barefoot Blogger. I'm not sure who that is. Barefoot Blogger. Mortgage also. Oh yeah, mortgage and bills. I met Americans in the USA, didn't have a passport. 5 cash. Travel Guru? Is that freaking Fluffy? I always bring 5K cash with me just in case. Is Travel Guru, is that Philip? I wonder if that's Philip. Is that you, Philip? Maybe that's Philip.
Why?
Because it sounds like Philip. Let me see.
I think it is.
Maybe that's Philip. Philip, old man Philip, is that you? Philip. Did you change your name again? Let's see if that's Old Man Philip. Old Man Rivers. Thailand doesn't realize that a broke backpacker. I think Thailand's gonna shoot themselves in the foot. I think they said, hey, broke. I don't even want to say broke. I want to say budget traveler. So I'm not even gonna talk about the backpackers. I'm talking about people like me. People like me that'll spend $1,000 a month, $800,000 in a month. They don't want us. The Philippines was kind of trying to do something like that, but Thailand thinks, hey, we get to control stuff. We only want the rich people in here. And I think they're going to shoot themselves in the foot, because what's going to happen is a lot of people are going to come from Thailand. They're going to go to Vietnam. People are going to try out Cambodia. And then here's what happens. Some people are going to end up enjoying Vietnam better. Some people are going to enjoy Cambodia better. But they might get a girlfriend. They might have a family. And guess what? Then if Thailand goes, oh, wait a second, we shot ourselves in the foot, let's change the rules, let's come back. It's too late by that time. Maybe someone has a family. Maybe they have a kid. Maybe they met a girlfriend in one of these countries.
Did you see this?
He died? Damn, Hulk Hogan died. I've been reading the news. Hulk Hogan died. They said that let me double check, man. That's crazy. Did he die? I just seen about 2 weeks ago he went in for surgery. Yep.
Who's the third one?
Damn. So
Who's the third one? Cause it's
he had surgery, and they said that he was in bad shape. Jesus Christ.
No, they always say it comes in 3. So
that's my favorite wrestler of all time. I'm gonna have to watch some wrestling videos tonight. That's crazy. That is definitely the biggest name to die in wrestling at all time. That's crazy, man. Damn. That is crazy. Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior, and Macho Man and Andre the Giant are all dead now. That is crazy. That is crazy, man. But he's been in the hospital, and they just sent him home, I think, a few days ago. I've been reading the news, and some people are saying, who was just saying it? Someone just said, oh, we talked to his son, and they said he's fine. Hulk died today. I guess just immediately. It just popped up. I guess we'll have to play this for him. Damn. The Hulkster, man. That's my favorite wrestler of all time. I remember watching Hulk, and when he got smushed by Earthquake, man, I think I almost cried. I might have cried. Man, that's crazy. But I've been keeping up on the Hulk news. I didn't think he was that bad of shape. But there was people saying, oh, he's very close to dying. He's very close. And then you would hear the other side of the family saying, no, that's a lie. He's just recovering. He was getting back surgery. And then they were saying, like, oh, he can't talk. He can't speak. But it must have been true. Man, that's crazy. That is definitely, I would say that's the biggest wrestling death of all time. I think that's the biggest wrestling death of all time, man. That's crazy.
Ozzy Osbourne just passed away a few days ago, right?
I think she got all of her money, though. His ex-wife. She got all of her money when they settled the divorce. He's married. I think he's married again. He married another lady. Travel guru. That's what I was trying to look up. Is that Philip? Philip, is that you? Did you change your name again? Man, that's crazy, man. The Hulkster, man. The Hulkster. Let me see if that's Mr. Philip. Fluffy, look. Philip, you're always changing your name. I like Bangkok. I love Bangkok. So the only reason why... Bangkok is probably my second favorite city. The reason that keeps me out of Bangkok, the immigration. I would have to get... I can't qualify for the retirement visa. You have to be 50 years old or older. I'm 43, so I don't qualify for the retirement visa. So the other option is the DTV visa. I have to show that I have $15,000 at least in the bank. I can't do that, and Fluffy would have to do that. So the visa situation is the problem in Thailand for me. and then the cost of living is more expensive in Bangkok. But if they had an easy visa, like a 90-day tourist visa where you can come in, come out, come in, like we do in Vietnam, I would probably go to Bangkok more. But I liked everything about Bangkok. The only thing I didn't like about Bangkok is a little bit higher cost of living, and that it didn't have a beach, but it's not a deal breaker. I really like Bangkok a lot. But I like Bangkok. I like Bangkok. Yeah, the son, he died. I think, did he die from a swimming accident or something else? Remember I was telling you the son that was on Cosby Show? The new visa, so the only visas that I know that I can't qualify for the 50-year-old visa. I just can't change my age, right? So that one doesn't work. So I only have two options. I have the DTV option in Thailand or the education visa. Now the education in visa, well, he just got off a surgery and he was dealing with a lot of health problems. So that's what probably finally killed him. But they said he couldn't speak and some other stuff. But I could do the education visa, which means you have to go to school. I would do the Thai cooking class. But it costs you about $1,200 to $1,400 to get that visa and to do the 1 year of classes. Here, I could do a 1 year visa. Yes, it's broken up in 90-day visa runs, but I could do that for $750. Nomad visa, you have to have $14,000 in the bank. I don't have that, and Fluffy doesn't have that. So we could not get the visa there. We wouldn't qualify. Vietnam is very cheap. Oh, he drowned. Yeah, that's what it was. He drowned in Costa Rica. Yep. I knew he either had a heart attack, but I thought he said he drowned. I used to live in Bangkok, but been to Ho Chi Minh since December. The problem with women out here is you're going to run into language barriers, not speaking English, and cultural barriers. I'm going to India this year. You said you were never going to India, Philip.
I didn't bring your NW shirt, NWO shirt.
I'm pretty sure the Parkinson's took him, but he'll always be remembered. Instead of cooking, you should do Muay Thai. I don't want to do that. I like cooking. So you guys know I did a cooking stream, and you don't have to go. I think you only go once a week. But first of all, you got to factor that visa would be double the cost of a year visa here. Plus Fluffy would have to do that. So that's 2 times the cost for 2 people. And then the cost of living is higher in Bangkok. So it doesn't make sense for us to go to Bangkok. How quickly does your passport, numerous visa runs? I have about 15 pages left. I've been to 20 countries. So I've been to a lot of places, but I still have at least 15 or so pages left. Have you been? I've not been to the island. At some point, maybe we'll get there, but I've not been there. Fluffy, they want us to go to the beach, so I guess we go to the beach.
Maybe this would be my I'll change my.
I always wondered. I always like, man, what the hell's gonna happen when Hulkster dies, man? That's one of the biggest ones for me. I think kind of the 2 most famous people, maybe even 3. So the most famous people I enjoyed growing up: Hulk, Mike Tyson, and Michael Jordan. Only one of them is now dead, Hulk. But it's going to be crazy when Mike Tyson dies, and it's going to be crazy when Michael Jordan dies. I think those are probably the 3 biggest names of me growing up watching sports. It's not from a job. No, you don't have to go back to the USA. You could fly to Ho Chi Minh. I think you can even fly to Hanoi. JJ the Lonely Bull flew back to the Philippines. I guess he's more comfortable with immigration in Philippines. You can go to another country, go to their embassy, and you can get a new visa. You'll have to stay in that country for probably 3 or 4 weeks, but you can do it without going back to the USA. So the only way that I would go back to the USA to get my new passport is if I was already back there and wanted to get it at that time. But I wouldn't leave to go only get my new passport. I wouldn't go back. 45-minute concert with the original bandmates. He sat the entire concert but sang well. That's crazy, man. The Hulkster, man. I can't believe it. Thailand wants to see income from working. I don't work because I don't have to. Oh, hey, same lady. Remember? Yeah, we bought the Tratok. The Tratok.
You tried it before?
No, I haven't. This is my girlfriend, but she was going to give it to me. We have it upstairs. I haven't tried it yet. I opened it, but I was gonna pour it in this, but I haven't tried it yet. I'll try it tomorrow. I have 2 packs, but I have not tried it yet. Not tried it.
I remember you.
I remember.
Girlfriend?
This is my girlfriend. Yeah, she just got back from Philippines.
Where are you from?
Oh, where you from?
Philippines.
Because you look like a people Vietnam. Same.
Same.
Bây giờ mình phải chụp em hay quá sẽ đi gan nhưng mà chưa có thử.
I have not tried the Tratok yet, though. I was gonna try it, but I have not tried it yet. But this is the lady. Remember, we had the live stream, and she sold us the Tratok the other day. Do you have Tratok still?
Yeah.
Oh, you have more. I should have tried it. Then I would have known if it's good or not.
Now I don't have a chattat. I have a coffee.
Coffee.
Cacao.
I don't drink coffee, and I don't drink tea or hot chocolate.
Cacao, logo tiếng Việt Nam cacao.
Only remember, I only drink water and Tratok. That's all they have.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Tomorrow you remember try it.
I'm gonna drink it tomorrow. I still have both packets left. I had this water that I needed to finish, but I tried that one.
Okay.
And then next time I see you, I tell you if it's good.
Okay,
Thank you.
Have a nice day.
Bye bye.
Sophie, I sent you the where's my shirt with the
Mickey Jordan? Who's Mickey Jordan? You sent me what?
Mickey Jordan died also?
Who's Mickey Jordan? Thailand new tax roll. Yeah, also that's the other thing. If you stay in Thailand for over 6 months, I heard you have to pay taxes. Ask her if it's I did. Remember? She was the one on camera and I said, "Is it Da Nang or Da Nang?" And she said, "No, you're right, Da Nang." And then I said, "Is it Cam on or Cam in?"
Sophie, can I see your you have Messenger?
What are you looking for, Fluffy?
I'm looking the shirt by NWO shirt.
You don't have NWO shirt. Ask her. That was such a nice meeting. Which one is more caring in, by the way, I'm not sure what you mean. You got to ask her about bonnet. Yeah, some of you guys will say this. It's not bonnet, it's, what do they say? Bonaire. And then other people say, it's bonnet. But it's like, all you guys can't be right. We just went to Bread and Butter, and the worker there, we asked him, is it Da Nang or Da Nang? And he goes, oh no, it's Da Nang. It was on live stream. From Brazil. We don't get too many people from Brazil here. Fluffy, I thought we were going to do the beach. I thought we'd do the beach. Here, Fluffy, can you put this up? We're going to walk to the beach.
Why did you finish this?
Why didn't you finish?
What's this?
It's called a drink. You never heard of drink?
Where do I bring it?
In your bag.
Oh. Put it in.
We're hanging out at this Friendship Mart. We don't normally hang out at this one. We usually hang out at the Q Mart. Fluffy, where did we see... Oh, man, I keep forgetting to tell Mark. I don't think Mark's on here. But, Mark, if you're listening, we found your exact grapes at the Bach Mayan Market. 80,000 a kilo. Not 80,000 for the container, but 80,000 a kilo, which I think a kilo is more than what you get in that container. I have my phone. I have everything, Fluffster. Bonnet. People get so mad. I get at least 2 or 3 comments a day of people telling me, why not, Fluffy? Come on. Oh, I got a question they want me to ask. Remember I asked you, is it Da Nang or Da Nang?
Da Nang.
I say Da Nang. Is that correct?
Da Nang.
Da Nang
Da Nang.
or Da Nang?
Again.
Da Nang. Is that correct? She says yes. And then what about come on?
Cảm ơn.
So that's how I say it. I don't know. You guys decide. But they wanted me to ask you because they tell me I say wrong words all the time. Thank you very much. Where'd Fluffy go? Vietnam is former French. We have it on audio. Do you have to return to USA? No, you don't.
Hey, you YouTuber.
I'm YouTube. YouTube.
You like tea. You like tea.
I already got it from her. I already buy.
You smoke me cacao.
I don't drink tea. Xin chào. Oh, Xin chào. Thank you. Oh, what is your name? From when? I don't know what they're saying. I don't remember you. You were in trouble now. She said, come on. What is 9/11? I think it's 113. Is local time past midnight? No, it's about 11 o'clock. It's 11:07 right now. The star power. 113. Yeah, I forgot. So like 113 is police. 114 is like ambulance. 115 is something. It's like too many. They need to just have one number. 115. Yeah, it's like 113, 114, 115, 116. Oh, here we go. This is the scooter I'm going to ride. What do you guys think about this scooter? Can I ride this one when I get 10,000? Fluffy will sit on the back. And I sit there. Look, it's even got keys and everything. 12-hour difference from Chicago time. Yeah, and we're like 15 hours or 14 hours different from California. When Fluffy is with you, all the ladies go crazy. Well, that's every day, even if Fluffy's not with me. Right, Fluffster? Fluffy, sometimes my bodyguard, she has to fight everybody off.
Oh, come on, William.
Come on! 11 o'clock.
11 o'clock on the dot.
So, 8.
I worked in the hotel, so
Well,
I say that.
You're wrong. Central time is easy.
What's hard for me is like
Oop.
half past,
Half past.
quarter past.
What is going on tonight? Is it a full moon or something? Everyone howling for Will. It seems like my life changed after I got 8,000 subscribers. Maybe 8,000 is the changing point. We're gonna go to the beach. Did you hear that they passed the law that starts converting? I heard that. I don't know how much that'll actually happen, but technically that's the law, but I doubt it. Go, Fluffy.
Don't hold my hands anymore.
Because there's too many babes out here scouting me. I gotta keep my options open, Fluffy. I gotta keep my options open.
Smells like fish.
Wow, look at all these flowers.
For me?
Jeez. The batteries will kill everything. Here's our beach. So remember, that's our building. We live right here. We could have took the shortcut, but that door was locked. But we're right here on the beach now. Ask Fluffy if there's much less ladyboys in Danong than Manila. I don't think that really exists here.
Yeah, I think they're still more conservative.
Conservative.
Are we going to the... Ooh, look at that. It's so clear.
What's so clear?
The water.
Wow, the water's so clear.
Are we going down?
The other day you don't go down. You're like, no, I don't want to go to the beach.
No, because I have my sneakers on.
Sneakers. But we're not by the water. The water thing to wash our feet. I don't think they have that here. Do they, Fluffy? But remember, okay. He needs a Viet spinner to get his citizenship. They never invented the ladyboys and invented another reason to move there. Asian laws or suggestions, not laws. I guess we can go down here. Here's the beach, guys. So even if you guys are thousands of miles away, you guys can look at the beach through me and pretend that you guys are down here. In my opinion, there's no difference. I don't know. To me, there's no difference between the quality of the beach here in Nha Trang versus Da Nang. Now, I will say the beach walk area, meaning the sand area, like all up here in Nha Trang, to me is a little bit better because it has like seating areas, it has like a gazebo, they got little action. But I'm gonna tell you, the sand I think is a little bit better, and the beach is the same. So people that say, oh, Nha Trang's beach is way better, I don't agree. I don't know, Fluffster. Do you get a lead YouTube button? I don't know what that is. I'm not sure what that is. Where are you going, Fluffster? I think I'm about 7,000 miles. But remember, I'm in California. So if you guys are further in, away from... Wow. I bet it's cold though. The other night it was cold. Can you guys hear the waves? It's crashing. Michigan. There's no stars, except for me. Except for me. Ah, it's gonna hit my feet. Nha Trang's beach isn't as wide, making it more crowded. It's easier to swim on the beach in Nha Trang because they don't have... Yeah, I'll agree. So, but that doesn't bother me. I'm not a swimmer. So we get a lot of these waves here, but you can walk out far, which is actually better for me because I would rather walk out and still be up to my knees. Whereas Nha Trang, it's deep here. But remember, I don't go out in the water. So for me, I like this because I can walk out 10 feet and still be at my ankles. I know we've seen that, Ivan. We just seen that Hulk Hogan died not long ago. I played a little tribute song to the Hulkster's entrance. I couldn't believe it. I am headed to Hurricane Harbor. What is Hurricane Harbor? Sounds like a storm coming. Oh, here it goes. It's going to hit me. Fluffy, that's cold. I don't understand how you don't think that's cold. The other day it wasn't. I did like the side road in Nha Trang better, but I might be wrong. That first blast is always cold to me. That first blast, and then usually the second or third will be okay. But if you come out here in the day, it is warmer. Look at all these. No, but last week when me, Dale, and Mark were out here, the water was pretty warm. I was shocked.
Ooh, is it really warm or it was just your imagination?
Watch for the riptides. I just throw Fluffy out there. This beach goes on and on and on and on. That way is Hoi An. So if you walked all the way down that way, you would end up in Hoi An. Maybe where those lights are. And then if you walk all the way down this way, that is the statue of Lady Buddha right there. So that big orange glowing light, that is the statue of Lady Buddha right there. Oh yeah, people are out here. There's families out here till 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock at night. That's what we always are kind of shocked about. We're like, damn, local families are out here till like 11 or 12 o'clock at night. But it's very safe. We don't see any crime. Women can be out here by themselves. There'll not be any problems. Hoi An always flooded. Why isn't there more boats? The fishing boats are usually out that way. I don't really see any tonight, but all those are boats. So that light, all those are boats. But usually the fishing boats are over here, but I don't see any. They're usually over here. Usually there is boats over there, but for some reason tonight there's not. Fluffy, why didn't you bring your little... This is why we need our foldable chairs. This is Da Nang, Vietnam. And that's our building right there. That's where we live. That's how close we are. Yeah, man, the Hulkster died, man. That's a sad day. I grew up... Hulkster was definitely my favorite wrestler of all time, man. Can't believe it. The Hulkster's dead, man. Yeah, on some days, like, you can walk way out here. Like, you can definitely go past this buoy. Sometimes you can even go up out even further. No typhoon, but we're in central Vietnam. The typhoons usually don't come this way. They usually die or they break away from Da Nang. They usually go up to Hanoi. 1 a.m. Yeah, the Hulkster, I think it just broke news like not even an hour ago. So I think he went in for surgery. They said he was pretty bad, but I guess they were kind of keeping it under wraps because like a few people were reporting on it and they were like, no, they're exaggerating. And then like they were like, he's going to pull through it. It's just a surgery. And then I guess the news was true. The boats, people on those fishing boats make the water more dirty. They used to, the bathroom off the side of the boat. Actually, I think I cried a little bit when Norm Macdonald. I never was interested in going to. Yeah. But this is the beach at night. It's about 11:20 p.m. These are some of the beachfront hotels. I went with a few girls. We drove on motorbikes down there. My backside was sore. So please hit the like button if you guys haven't. It helps out the algorithm. It boosts our channel. Please hit the subscribe button if you haven't. Our goal is to get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Let's do a quick update. How many subscribers do we have right now? Let me see. How many do we have? Let's see. Let's check this. Big thumbs up to Mark, another Mark. We did a video consultation tonight. We're at 8,368. There we go. So our meetup is on Saturday, about 48 hours away from now. If you guys are interested and if you guys are in Da Nang, we will be meeting up at Bikini Bottoms at 6:30 p.m. Fluffy, what are they doing over there? They're taking that. Why'd they do that? Why'd they tip it over? What was that about, Fluffster? What if I wanted to sit on that? I hope to get to Da Nang in 2027. I bet those people won't think of it as Vietnam if you didn't mention Da Nang. Damn, Jose, that's a long time from now. 18 month, it'll be early, like 2027. I hope that I'm still either out here or still traveling by that time too. I hope. The Fluffster. Fluffy, make a sandcastle. Why can't you make sandcastle, Fluffster? Why are you sad? Because Hulk Hogan died. You don't even have your NWO shirt.
Yeah, I'm trying to find my photo with the NWO.
Why didn't you bring it?
It was in the laundry.
We're in Cancun, Vietnam. Philip wants me to tell you guys that we're in Cancun, Vietnam. Philip, I haven't seen your live stream in a while. Have you not been doing it? Or maybe I haven't been able to watch it because Fluffy's been here. She's been distracting me, I guess. We're in Cancun, Vietnam.
Is Philip visiting here?
No. Philip's in Gary, Indiana.
I thought he's visiting Da Nang.
It looks like Busan, South Korea with that view. Big bridge they have. I've never really explored South Korea. I was only in South Korea for I think 2 days. Philip, you changed your name. Yeah, same thing. I didn't realize. The only way I knew it was Philip because he was like, I bring 5,000 cash with me when I come to Vietnam, and I was like, there's no way in the world there's 2 people that do that. And then I was like, Philip, is that you? And then I had to click on his thing. 432,000 is special numbers. Next up, 443,200. After that, you'll hit fourth. Wow, that's crazy. Fluffy needs more vodka. She had a mixed, it was like a yogurt drink and vodka, I guess. If you go back to America, you'd have to get a BS 9 to 5. Yeah, I am not trying or thinking about going back to the USA. Shirts to be like the Hulkster. What should I start wearing the bandana too? Look, I can get a bandana. I can get the bandana. I just need a red or a yellow bandana now.
I thought Shawn Michaels passed away earlier than Hulk.
Nothing beats Hurricane Harbor. Dining pass included. I made it as short as possible when people told me to quit using the PayPal card. QR. Philip, I'm in Hue. Where are you at? Why is there no lifeguard? Man, there's never a lifeguard. It's very rare that there's a lifeguard. We don't see one at night. Now, if it's really, really busy out in like the middle of the day, sometimes there will be, but usually there's not a lifeguard out here. I'm a real American. Fluffy, they said, are you a nurse?
I'm not a registered. I'm a nursing graduate.
No, she's nursing a drink. She's nursing a drink. Philip, I am watching from Kenya. Wow, very nice. Let's go to India and rent a wife. 63 likes, 63 63 likes, 63 viewers. Good ratio. Fighting for the rights of every man. Southern California, very nice. I've only been to Southern California a few times. But we are in the great city of Da Nang, Vietnam. Let's do my Michael Buffer. Welcome to the city of Da Nang, Vietnam. Look at these people are like, who the hell is he talking to? He was like, who the hell is he talking to? Let's get ready to Da Nang, Vietnam. I can't read that. I only read English. I'm not sure what that means. Quick, run away. Fishing boats? Yeah, the fishing boats are... Fluffy, where are the fishing boats tonight? Yeah, but what happened to those ones? They're usually out here, but we don't see any. They're usually over here, but we don't see them there tonight. But those are the boats out there. All those lights. Surprise Fluffy with a Hulk Hogan attack. If she lays back, I'll give her the leg drop. You could take that on a job. It's just like, even though it's like pulling teeth to get you to leave me. SummerSlam August 1 and 2 from New Jersey. I love SummerSlam. I watched those old ones when I was a kid. What are the lights up front? What do you mean up front? Up front here. This is still Da Nang. This is Da Nang all the way. That is the statue of Lady Buddha. And then these are all fishing boats. Those are fishing boats. Or some kind of boats, at least, out there. I tell people there's two options of SIM card. Either go with Vinaphone. Vinaphone is cheaper and gets you more data. Viatel is more expensive, but people think it's more reliable. So Vinaphone or Viatel. Don't tell new viewers that you're in Cancun. Flex like the Hulkster. I can't. I only have one arm. My other one's holding the phone. What is the legal age of marriage in the Philippines? I don't know what that is. I don't know what it is. I don't know if Fluffy knows it. Look, the Fluffster has the NWO shirt. Where's that shirt at, Fluffy? Why don't you have the NWO shirt? Actually, that's my shirt. That's my shirt, Fluffy. "24-inch pythons. What you gonna do when Da Nang, Vietnam runs wild on you. I could do a better Macho Man impression than Hulkster. Because Macho Man's way over the top. It's easy to do his voice, especially as Slim Jim. Macho Man would be like this. Macho Man would be like, ooh, yeah, it's the Macho Man, Randy Savage. Snap into a Slim Jim. Dig it. What a life you have. You should come here early in the morning. I don't get up early in the morning. That's the problem, man. I don't get up. I don't go to bed. I'm not going to go to bed tonight till like 2 o'clock. Like, I don't understand how you guys get up at freaking 5 o'clock in the morning. Then, what I don't understand is what the hell are you guys doing at 5? So, first of all, I don't eat breakfast. So, if I got up early, I wouldn't eat breakfast. I don't swim. So, what the hell am I doing at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10?
I saw on the internet. Come here.
What? Why do I have to come here?
Like they say, what is the reason why foreigners retire in the Philippines?
You just stopped talking.
Huh?
Why did you
No,
start?
I'm asking you a question.
How would I know?
What's your opinion about it?
I don't know. Is it east facing? You can see sunrise. The sunrise comes this way, and then the sun sets on our back patio. So it's so weird. I've never thought about this until people said it. They said, the city of Da Nang is set up wrong. And I'm like, huh? They're like, yeah, the sun is supposed to set on the beach. And I'm like, I don't think that's how geography works. It's not like every city in the world, it sets a certain way. But they're like, Da Nang is set up wrong. The sunset should set on the beach. But the sunset goes this way. Does the traffic noise irritate? No, we live all the way up at the top. So we live way up at the top. So we can't hear the noise. We're in this white building right here, but basically at the top floor right around here. So we don't hear anything. What time does it get dark? It usually gets dark a little bit before 6 o'clock here. 5:30, 5:40, right almost 6 o'clock. Fluster.
It's so sad.
It's so sad.
But I'm happy because he didn't pass away on my birthday.
Want to sleep? I don't sleep till later. I don't think there's roof access, at least not for guests. We tried to get on the roof, but I can't figure a way out on the roof. Now we can go to the roof on this building that's in front, and it's a really, I've done a live stream and a video from this roof, and you can see out. It's very nice. I've done this roof, but I don't think there's roof access on our building. Why? They like the weather, the lifestyle, the people. There's a lot of great things about the Philippines. It's just the cost of living and the lower standard people dislike, I guess. Yep. Yeah, sure. Go. Where am I gonna go? Engineer's a very demanding man. It seems like every time he's in, what did he tell me? Go to the gym, go home, go do this, go do this. I think maybe he's a director. What is the worst experience that you had in Da Nang? Shoot, the worst in Da Nang? I don't know, Fluffy. What's the worst experience we had in Da Nang?
Eating burgers at Hannah.
Eating a bad burger that tasted bad? Maybe a scheduled power outage. Scheduled that we had at our building, that our building was shutting down the power to do maintenance. I guess that would probably be it, but I haven't really ran into anything bad.
But Fluffy, that ended nice. That was the day that we met Russ. I remember like we were all over Antong. We were walking around, and then after we got tired, and then we went to Nesta to rest because we still don't have electricity. And then they got buffet Christmas night.
Oh yeah. Da Nang kind of reminds me of South Florida. Yeah, people say this looks a lot like Miami. So I don't go swimming in water that I cannot see the bottom of. So it's very rare that I'll go swimming in oceans. In the Philippines, there's a few beaches that I went swimming in because I could see the bottom, but I cannot see the bottom out here, so I don't go swimming in it. So I'm scared of not knowing what's in there. It smells like eggs, like burnt eggs.
Huh?
It smells like burnt eggs.
Sabi ko, squid.
Squid? What are those lights on the side of the water? The side? Are you talking about over here? Or are you talking about out here? Those are boats out there. This is the rest of Danong out here. Yeah, it smells like burnt eggs. Yes, I'm facing towards the Dragon Bridge. That is the same direction that the sun sets in Danong. So we see sunset from our back balcony. When you had the fire in the apartment, actually, that was not a bad night because I didn't even know they had a fire. By the time I went down, the fire was already put out. The fire was already put out, so if that fire would have been dangerous to me, I would have been dead way before. Because by the time I got down, the fire was already put out. Oh, it didn't really affect me also this way, but remember we had the jumper, the guy that was threatening to jump from the building. But I did a live stream, but it didn't really affect me. The guy got arrested and it made for good content, but they finally arrested him. But it didn't affect me. I would say probably the only one that really affected me was the scheduled power outage, because it was freaking hot and it was like 8 or 9 in the morning and I was sweating, and then we had to go out and like go find a place to hang out for the day. Burnt eggs, other side, boats. It's like Miami without all the craziness. Quite impressive. Yeah, that's a UFO. Airstrikes on Cambodia. I seen that. People were talking about that. Snorkeling, I think they have snorkeling. They have kayaking. There is a surf rental out here. And then I think you can go further out and find some more excursions. Fluffy is so sad. You think Cambodia? I don't know, but that's very interesting because a lot of people do their visa run. We know somebody, I forgot who told me. They said they were in Cambodia doing their visa run from Thailand, and they said the border was blocked. This is like about 2 weeks ago. This is way before this happened. And they said a lot of the tourists that were trying to do their visa run into Cambodia back to Thailand couldn't get over there, so they had to go a whole nother route. Almost got into a fist fight with the old YouTuber. No, that guy, he talks a lot, but when we approached him, he jumped on his bike and ran away. That guy was 75 years old, maybe 85. He's as old as Philip. That's not the burnt egg. Someone dumped their crapper in a boat.
It's squid. They're grilling squid.
I told you, engineer. Remember, I'm from the USA. She's from the Philippines. We told you this one. This is before this happened, though. This was like 2 weeks ago. They were like, hey. So what happened was, about 2 weeks ago, someone told me that the border shot somebody. I can't remember what side. I think it was Thailand's border. Shot a border agent from Cambodia, and I think he died. And then they said since then there's been tension. But that was 2 or 3 weeks ago before this happened. Slipping out. Are you married? No, that's my girlfriend. I'm not married. I don't have any kids, and I've never been married. That and where are you will never stop. The more popular the channel gets, more will ask. Any drunk guys on the beach? Maybe over here. Maybe in this bar, but not really on the beach. Most people on the beach are locals or just people hanging out, chatting. Well, the only drunk on the beach is Fluffy.
I'm not drunk.
You're drunk.
The gin was not. Did it even taste like gin?
Yeah, they have a great Thai restaurant we go to. It's called Kin Kin. Actually, we haven't been back to Kin Kin in a while, Fluffy. And Chinese, there's a brand new Chinese restaurant I haven't tried, and there's 2 others. So I know of 3 Chinese restaurants. None of them I've been to, but the Thai restaurant I really like. That guy might be in his 70s, and he's still pretty healthy. No, that guy is frail. He's very, very frail. Nobody as old as me. This is in Da Nang, Vietnam. Kin Kin, yes, with an N.
Are there airports that closes?
I'm not sure. The first one, Utsav, Kin Kin. Very good. I like that place. Good prices and good food. It's pretty warm right now. The front camera? The front camera sucks. Look at how bad the quality is. You can't even tell. Look.
You can't even tell if I'm smiling.
Yeah, you can't tell. Plus, you guys can't see the beach. You guys wanted the beach. Thai on top, level of Vincom. I've never knew that one.
Fluffy,
I'm from Bangkok. What, Fluffy?
Will, can you help me up?
Fluffy, are you that drunks? Anything like go-karts? I wish they had go-karts out here. We rode the go-karts in Hue. I'm not sure.
Maybe they have in what's that area where the arcade and the cinema is?
Is there any breeze? I feel a little tiny breeze right now.
It's so humid.
My pop's a 70 and he still box me up. Not this guy. This guy looks like Joe Biden's long lost brother. And when I approached him, he jumped on his bike and ran away. You can fly into Da Nang International. Yeah, yep. You can fly into Da Nang International. That's how Fluffy just got here, from Manila to... Wow, Fluffy, don't fall. Yeah, I always fly into Da Nang. Da Nang International. The next visa run, you should fly to Phnom Penh. We wouldn't fly. I might go to the Philippines, or I might do the bus run to Laos again. But if and when we do Cambodia, we will go down to Ho Chi Minh, not bus visa run, from Ho Chi Minh into Phnom Penh. But I won't fly in because there's no direct flight. There is no direct flight from Da Nang to Phnom Penh. So you have to either fly from Da Nang and you fly to Bangkok and you wait for a few hours, or you fly from Da Nang to Ho Chi Minh, you wait for 4 or 6 hours, and then you fly, and it's not cheap. So it doesn't make any sense to fly into Phnom Penh from Da Nang. I am from San Francisco. Nice view. Hey, Will, so An Thuong is located in New Hansen district. I think parts of it are An Thuong neighborhood, or it'll be called, the whole area will be called My An. M-Y, second word A-N. But An Thuong neighborhood is located in My An. No, I meant fly from San Francisco to Da Nang. Yeah. I think, I could be wrong, but I think there is certain direct flights from San Francisco to Da Nang, but they're much more expensive. What, Fluffy? But I flew the last time from San Francisco to Manila. Look at this little dog. Look at this little dog. So between you two, who says sorry? We don't ever really get into fights. Except wrestling fights. You, Fluffy. Hoi An is well known for made dressings and shirts. No need to go to Hanoi. Hulk smash. The budget allows it to go for a couple of days or weeks, depending on how long. No layover. I would have to check. I think most flights fly from San Francisco to Ho Chi Minh, and then you go from Ho Chi Minh to Da Nang. But I almost am sure, I'm not 100% sure, but I think there is some direct flights from San Francisco to Da Nang, but they definitely are more expensive. It's only $100 more to fly from San Francisco to Da Nang. Yeah, I think that's true. I never did it because I flew to Manila last time and I went to the Philippines. I don't think, you know what? I've never flown San Francisco to Da Nang, but I've flown from San Francisco to Bangkok, which is usually the cheapest, or Singapore is cheap from San Francisco.
But you did the long to San Francisco.
Yeah, I went from Da Nang to San Francisco on China Airlines, but I've never went from San Francisco to Da Nang. I landed in Bangkok the first time and stayed in Thailand for a little bit. And then this past time, I flew from San Francisco to Manila. Remember the names wrong? Let me see. What do you do nowadays? How do you manage your finances? What, Fluffy? Maybe. So I left the USA with 1 year of cost of living in Vietnam. I became monetized back in September. I do not break even on my YouTube channel. So I recoup back maybe 70% of what I put out every month. So the rest of the money comes out of my pocket. So this month, it looks like we might break even. That's an exclusive.
Why is the sand so cold?
I don't know. It's not cold to me. 100 mil a month will be enough to support a family of 4. I am pretty sure. We spend 20 million on both of us a month. That would be 5 times my budget. And remember, we live at a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom right here on the beach. Your rent is probably going to be your biggest cost, unless you guys go party. But if you're a family of 4, I don't think you're spending much money on partying and drinking and massages and stuff. Now, a bill that people don't expect that's kind of expensive out here, I heard, is international schools for your kids. That can be a little expensive. What, Fluffster? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Who's quicker at everything? Walking, talking, or texting? For me, I'm quicker at all those. Fluffy's a date. What's that called? Like a lagger. I'm surprised that Da Nang is not flooded with Arab tourists because they recently started a direct flight from Dubai. Didn't hear about that. What's up, Army guy? Korean Air direct flights from Chicago. Layover in Seoul. Great to see your channel growing so quickly. Hope that money starts rolling in for you. Yeah, I hope so too. I think this month we might break even. This will be the first time. Plus, here's a good time to plug the book. I just created an ebook, over 20 pages of tips, tricks, hacks. You guys can go to my YouTube page, click on it. It's being sold on Amazon and through my direct Buy Me a Coffee website. And big thumbs up to all the 12 people that have bought a copy of that book in the past, 4 days? And it's very, very valuable, good information for people that are coming here to Da Nang for the first time. And earn more than you spend from here? Yeah, I appreciate it, Ratish. Yeah, I fly from Chicago to San Francisco, then to Da Nang, hopefully. 4 lives easily on 11 million a month. 100 million is 10 times more luxurious. What eSIM cards work best over there? I don't have any experience with it, but I do have 2 stories. One, you can get an eSIM from Vinaphone, which I know 100% works. But here's my suggestion. I would suggest getting just a little bit of eSIM data before you get here. Like, get one of those Airlow or whatever they're called. Just get enough to get a taxi from the airport to your place, and then go get a real local SIM card data plan here. So don't buy a monthly SIM card plan on eSIM. It'll cost you too much. Just get enough to get a taxi ride from the airport into town, and then go buy a local SIM card that you can get an eSIM. You can get an eSIM from Vinaphone. Let's go, Fluffy. You can get that. Let's go, Fluffster. Hurry up, Fluffster. Hey, who just said, Derek Houston, I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you very much. I had to scroll down because there's so many messages that I missed. But big thumbs up to Derek Houston. Let me catch back up. Which eSIM cards, chillin', are foreign kids required to go to school? I don't know that. That is a good question. I don't know that. Like, if you're an American citizen, you come out here, are you required to go to school? In USA, like, yeah, your parents will go to jail if you're 10 years old and you're not going to school. I don't know.
Like there are online schoolings now. That's why they're.
But I mean, do they check? That's what they're asking. Who's more jealous and who pretends not to be? Maybe Fluffster. Kids can be homeschooled. Who snores?
To close
the question right here.
Will had to close the
Who
the
snores
live
louder?
stream.
Who snores louder? That's the Fluffster. Fluffy
Will
now
had
so
to
Lord.
close the
That's why we
live-
have two
close-
bedrooms.
close the-
We have two bedrooms because Fluffy needs to sleep in the other bedroom
who
because she
gets
snores so loud.
jealous?
Fluffy snores so loud. I think there's a lot of people that would benefit from buying that. Yeah, and honestly, it's $10. I am gonna keep it at that price probably till next month, but it's 20 something pages and it tells you what SIM cards to go to. It tells you what banks to go to. I have lots of restaurant references. I have the neighborhoods broken down. So you guys will definitely save more than $10 using those tips and tricks for sure. So the book definitely pays for itself. So if you guys want, go onto the website or go onto my YouTube page and it's right there. So but he might teach you to pronounce Danong wrong. Come on. Be careful booking Korean Air. They expanded that airport and it's huge. I have done that trip one time. I went from San Francisco to Korea. Vietnam is still 4G. No, they have 5G with Vinaphone in some spots. It's always the places I don't need it have 5G. But when we went to the Cafe Fa Lin, they have 5G there. Will has finally convinced me to come to Da Nang. He's doing a good job. I wish like maybe the government would give me a plaque or something. Like I'm not.
Yeah,
I think
to smack in your face.
Some people think like I'm paid by the government and stuff like this. Like I read regular other people's like channels and like, a lot of these YouTubers are getting paid by the government. And I'm like, dude, I don't get paid by nobody. But I just give my honest opinion. If I go to another city, like I rave about Wien Yan. The only problem about Wien Yan, this is the scooter I'm gonna drive. The only problem I have with Wien Yan is that there's a lack of the Western amenities. She would still get permitting. I wish I could. Dark Brother has the same terminal and 3-hour layover. Yeah, man, we're sad to hear the Hulkster died. We heard that about an hour ago. That was my favorite wrestler. I will be in Hoi An soon. It's very easy. If you go to my YouTube page, not just for you, but for anybody else that's interested, I'll show you how easy it is. So if you guys go to my YouTube page, it's very simple. So this is my main page, right? So right here where it says my description, if you click on more, it's right there. Oops. It's right there. You scroll down. It's called the Da Nang Welcome Guide. It's the first link. And here it goes. Come on, internets. I'm in the elevator, but it goes. It's called the 20-page welcome guide, and it's called Will Travel's Guide to Da Nang. 20 pages of tips, tricks, and insider info. It's very easy. You just add it to your cart. I'm telling you guys this. This is not pressuring you guys, but if you do want to buy this book, I would suggest buying it in the month of in July, because probably next month, August, I probably will raise this price. So if you guys are thinking about it, get it before August comes. You guys will save a few bucks. Yeah, it's a PDF, so it comes to your email. And then you guys could actually order it on Amazon too. The book is called the same thing on Amazon. Same price. I do get less commission or less cut of it. But if you guys prefer to get it on Amazon, you guys can get it there. And it's on Kindle. So if you get it on Amazon, it's on like the Kindle edition. Go to bed. You're working too hard. I'll probably go to bed in like 2 hours. Came through on the way home. Who's secretly the better dancer? The only move I know is the robot. I don't know what dance moves do you know, Fluffy? Fluffy does the worm. She just like, I forgot her move, but she just like throws herself around. Fluffy, what's your favorite dance move? What's your favorite? See, that's called the worm, where she just wiggles. What is that, Fluffy? Hold on, someone called 911. She's having a seizure.
You don't know Macarena?
Hold on, let me turn my Wi-Fi on. What?
You don't know Macarena song?
Fluffy, it smells like Indian food.
You're Indian.
Yeah, Korea was my first time outside. You remind me of Tom Tuttle. Central Party. I don't know who Tom Tuttle is. Propaganda.
Or will remind you to drink your...
I met Hulk Hogan in a Safeway grocery store. Philip, now I know you're lying. You told me you met the Zodiac. You met Hulk Hogan. What's next? You met Donald Trump. Who else have you met? Watching from Hawaii. There we go.
This is for you.
This is for old man Philip.
Yeah, this is for you.
Philip, you need to drink that because you're telling stories. What's the best way to visit Hoi An from Da Nang? I am going to try to show you guys the cheapest, interesting way soon. But I heard that you could possibly do a shuttle bus, which is the cheapest. Fluffy, are you having a seizure? But if you want to take InDrive is like 180,000 one way. If Dark Brother's still in here, look. Here's the pan. This is the cast iron now. Look. I don't know how good you guys can see it, but I cleaned it up so there's no rust anymore. Look. So it looks pretty good. Can you guys see it good now? But look. There's no more rust. I cleaned it up and it took probably...
Oh, you turned off the AC here?
Yes, Fluffy. I turned off the AC. So this is the cast iron that I bought earlier today at the thrift store. But now I'll be making my burgers on this. Russ, what's up, buddy? Fluffy was just talking about you. I have a book, How to Date Spinners in Vietnam.
Who?
Yeah, the book was probably written in the 17th century, though, Philip. You wrote it with those pens that have feathers on the tip. Like how they signed the Declaration of Independence. When Philip wrote his book, he was dipping it in the ink.
Fountain pen.
The Trump dance. That was part of the Macarena. You should do a merch t-shirt with fried rice. Dark Brother, I do have an idea. I'm not going to let it out now, but I think we will do some merch soon. Maybe by Christmas time.
Fluffy, you want to sleep early?
Yeah, I want to sleep early, Fluffy.
I'll smack this in your head.
Do you want to sleep early? I smacked that in your head. But your head is like coconut. Local ladies, do they flirt? No, not really. This is a different type of
I flirt
country.
like this.
Fluffy, are you having a seizure?
Hello.
What the hell are you doing? Yeah, Dark Brother is a pan. Leave Fluffy alone. She's feeling good. What's a weird habit that other person has? I don't know what habits Fluffy has. I met Charlie Sheen before he went crazy. Maybe that's why he went crazy, is because he met you. You can ride a bicycle to Hoi An. We know someone that walked to Hoi An. Yes, 12 people were unalived by Cambodia, so Thailand struck back. Yeah, well, I haven't cooked anything, but I did dry it off with the stove, and I did season it, and I turned it on the stove. So it definitely got extremely hot, and I left it on there for about 15 minutes. You need to let the oil smoke off. So all that worked, but I have not cooked anything in it. But it's definitely heating up, and it definitely seasoned everything. Fluffy is like an alkie. No, she's an Alfie, like Alf. I was dipping it correct. Yeah, you had the pen with the little feather, and he dipped it in the ink, and he was like, and he wrote his pen like this. And he wrote it on a scroll. Oh, my water's still in here. I'm thirsty. Can you believe we ran into the lady that sold me these again? She goes, did you drink that Tra Talk? And I literally didn't lie to her because I opened it. The other day I opened it and I was just about to pour it. Because look, I know she thinks I was lying, but I actually opened it. And I was going to drink it the day that we went to the market. But I said, let me finish this last bit of Tang off. But I will drink that Tra Talk tomorrow. 2003, I ride back, motorbike. Philippines loves gin. Just remember that with a cast iron pan.
I don't. Who's saying Philippines love gin?
Everybody.
No, I don't like gin. I like tanduay. You know tanduay. I love.
I only know English.
Tanduay.
I need to get a pot holder. That's the next thing I'm going to get from Shopee. I think tomorrow I'm going to get a few
You
things from...
always get.
Because...
I get you. I get that. I get this. I get that.
I'm going to
Oh,
get...
I get-
I'm getting measuring cups tomorrow. What else am I getting? Oh, a spatula. The silicone spatula.
Yeah, I wish the Shopee guy wakes you up at 6 a.m.
They usually come about 9. Coconut
The
wine.
Shopee will call you at 6
3
a.m.
vino. 3 vino. I just had egg coffee yesterday. I'm not a coffee drinker, but I got it because you guys... What are you doing, Fluffy?
Who does that with a towel?
You.
No, you don't watch wrestling?
I watch wrestling. Don't remind me because the Hulkster died. I just had coconut coffee, not coconut, egg coffee yesterday. If you watch the live stream from yesterday, at the end, you will see me drinking it. But I've only maybe had 5 coffees in Vietnam ever. I'm not a coffee drinker, but I did get one. When you finish your live, I will go live from the pub. Very nice. I'll probably be in bed and I'll probably turn it on. And then me and Fluffy will harass you.
Hanky panky.
No.
Why no hanky panky? No harassing.
Do you have money to... I need money.
Money?
Fluffy shaking. But the Hulkster died, so the mood is down.
Oh.
I'll tell you, the egg cream, the top of the egg cream is awesome. To me, it tastes like liquid cheesecake, but the coffee is so strong.
It makes the coffee very creamy.
Because the first time, I don't drink coffee. Like, I've maybe had 8, 9 coffees, under 10 coffees in my whole life. I'm not a coffee drinker. But no one told me when I got here, they said, hey, get the coconut coffee or the egg coffee. So, okay, screw it. I'll get egg coffee. And I was thinking, oh, is this like scrambled egg coffee or something? They got it, and I tried the cream, and I was like, oh, okay. It's not bad. But no one told me you're supposed to mix it. So the straw was in the coffee all the way down at the coffee part, and I tried a little of the cream. And then I took a sip, and I was like, it was like freaking gasoline. And they're like, oh, we didn't tell you got to mix it. But it's insane. It's like drinking 110 octane. But I don't like bitter things. I don't like dark chocolate. I don't like vinegar. I don't like beer. I don't like coffee. I had the coconut coffee too. You could just use an old rag. That's the problem. I don't have any old rags
For what?
for a pot holder.
We do have the cloth.
What cloth?
Coffee, we have old rags, your boxers.
We have my old ripped up boxers.
That would be your old rug.
The messages are all off time. Maybe you're back. So if you click on the screen, it might say skip the live. Because I noticed some of you guys, you're always so far behind. And I think what happens is you're not up to date. If you click the screen like this, you'll see at the bottom right, it'll say skip the live. So sometimes you guys are a little bit behind. Don't they make it with condensed milk and sugar? I don't know what they make the egg cream with, but it always tastes like liquid cheesecake to me. 310 Douai ice is the truth serum. Thought that was different language. I need to go to the bar and get myself 1 to 2 beers and then back home. I crochet on my own pot holders.
Who's saying that?
Vietnamese coffee is a dessert. It's intense. That stuff is insane. It was like freaking
Yogurt
gasoline.
And Hanoi vodka is dessert.
Mopor isn't here. He's not telling me to hydrate. Underworld reporter, what's up, buddy? You missed it. We just left the beach. We were outside at the convenience store. Oh, we did a cooking stream. We did a cooking stream about 3 hours ago. If you want to watch the cooking stream, it was the live stream we did before this. And then I had to get off, go do a video consultation. I did a video consultation to our buddy Mark. I think he's coming out here next month. So we got another Mark coming out here. My day routine, tomorrow it's going to be busy. Tomorrow I'm going to probably edit the GoPro video that we shot at the thrift store today. And then the next day we're doing the 8,000 subscriber meetup at Bikini Bottoms. Then Sunday, Fluffy, don't I have to do something Sunday?
Yeah, meet up with JJ.
Meet up with JJ. I got a live stream that I'm gonna do with JJ. JJ the Lonely Bull. He is a YouTuber that's usually in Bangkok. If you guys want to see me on a live stream, I will be on his channel Sunday, and I am gonna show you guys. I posted it on my YouTube page. So let me show you guys really quick. Ben, what's up, buddy? From San Diego. Where's my other phone? Ben, we're going to Bikini Bottom Saturday to do the 8,000 subscriber meetup. So maybe you can get a flight out here tomorrow. If you leave now, you'll probably show up. Yeah, you can leave from Tijuana and you can land here. Ben says he's gonna hire us though. Ben says we have a job as soon as he gets here. I don't know what Fluffy's job would be though. What would Fluffy's job be?
Not be a smuggler.
So we're gonna do this. Please, here we go. Please make sure to check out this Sunday for a live stream about Thailand versus Vietnam featuring JJ the Lonely Bull. Click here to watch. So on Sunday, oops. Oh man, I gotta put the other link. I gotta put the actual link. That's the wrong link. But I will fix that link. I have the wrong link on here. But look, there we go. Live with Will Travel, scheduled for 7/27 at 9 a.m. So we will do that. Coffee talk with JJ the Lonely Bull. That guy, I know that guy right there. You guys know that guy? Who is that? So I have the wrong link on there, but as soon as I get off here, I will put that correct link. How do I send you PayPal money? Actually, that's a great question, Ben. If you go onto my YouTube channel, right here, you see where it says more? On my main YouTube channel, it's a direct link. There's my PayPal link right there. So support the channel. So once again, you go right on my main page. It says, I'm Will Travels, your guide to uncovering. There's the more button. And then you'll just scroll down and there's a direct link. So support the channel. And also, here's a shameless plug again. This is my Da Nang welcome guide. I wrote a ebook, 20 pages. There it is. Will Travel's Guide to Da Nang, Vietnam, 20 pages of tips, tricks, and insider info. I think you will hit 9,000 subscribers on 8,000. I would love it, but I don't think we'll get that high. We're at 8,371 and we have less than 48 hours. I think we have a chance of maybe hitting 8,500. So I think maybe 8,500. But we are going to do a live stream. So for all the people that can't make the Da Nang Bikini Bottoms live stream, or the meetup, we're gonna do a live stream. Hey, Dark Brother Man, I appreciate it. Or you can just use the good old YouTubes. It does take away a percentage, but anything is accepted and appreciated. There's a thumbs up and the heart for that. I appreciate it very, very much. So for all the people that can't make it out to Da Nang, we are gonna do a live stream of the meetup. It's gonna be at 6:30. Who just messaged me? I think that was my mom. She said Hulk Hogan died.
Aww.
So for all the people that want to see the meetup but can't make it, I'm going to stream it. So it's not going to be a typical live stream where I'm sitting here talking to you guys. I probably will interact, but what we're probably going to do is set up the camera and like everybody will be sitting so you guys will kind of see it. And throughout the live stream, I will probably change the angles. I'm sure that you guys will be able to hear certain conversations and stuff. And I probably will pop into the live stream, but it mostly would be like a voyeur watching live stream. Last time, we got there at 7, and I don't think we left till about 10:30 or 11. Instagram does not grow for me. Instagram doesn't grow for me. My Facebook page, I have that all included in my links. They just don't grow. Nobody cares about my Instagram or my Facebook page. I'm visiting Da Nang in 27th of July. Very nice. Did you hear about the Thailand? Yeah, we've heard about that. There's been a lot of news. We've seen the Thailand Cambodia conflict. Hulk Hogan died tonight, or at least a little bit ago.
Died a few days ago.
Probably talked about it. You want to go, but what the heck is going on with Thailand and Cambodia? I heard this before today. I heard like 2 weeks ago that something on the border happened, like a border agent shot another border agent from Cambodia or something, and then there was a lot of problems and like they shut down the border. But then today I seen like they were firing off rockets or something. So
the missile was like news a few days ago.
it was a few days ago. Oh man, big thumbs up. Thank you, Ben, buddy. I appreciate it. Ben, big thumbs up. Big thumbs up. I really, really appreciate it, buddy. Fluffy appreciates it too, even though we won't give her any.
What are you
I didn't say
talking
nothing,
about?
Fluffy. Thank you very much, Big Ben.
Don't make me sad because I'm already sad.
I think it's fair to give YouTube the 30% share for providing such. Yeah, YouTube is raking in the dough, though. They're definitely raking in the dough. So they also get paid. Here's the thing where YouTube doesn't probably, they get a little more. So any channel that's not monetized, YouTube gets the full amount. So like right now I'm monetized. So YouTube and me, we split the ad revenue. But all the channels on YouTube that aren't monetized, YouTube uses their channel to advertise and get paid. But the channel that has less than 1,000 doesn't get paid anything. I had TikTok, but it never grows. I'll show you guys.
Sophie, because TikTok doesn't like you showing faces of kids and also.
I don't show faces of kids. What are you talking about? I don't think Timothy Tran will be using Air India again. 9 people died today. Mice in the food. Thai country versus Cambodia. So I used to have my Instagram, but here's my Facebook. So if you guys really, really want to check out my Facebook, here's my Facebook. It's on there. So here's my Facebook. But look, we only have 108 followers. We have 8,000 on YouTube. I didn't even think we had 100. But I used to post a lot. That was our last meetup. January 24th. I think. Damn, Fluffy, how many subscribers do we have that day? I think that was the 4,000 meetup. But I also post videos here. So I post full-length videos there. But look, if you guys can see, I had 200 views. This video on YouTube has over 50,000 views. On Facebook, it has like 200, 250. So I kind of gave up. I kind of gave up on Facebook and Instagram. My Instagram ID, let me see. But I'm telling you, my Instagram ID, I don't even keep up with it. Oh, man, look at that. Hulk Hogan passes away. Jeez, Louis. I appreciate it, Ben. I just got the email, man. I appreciate it. Really, really appreciate it. I just got it, Ben. I just got it. And actually,
Maybe Veronica gave me that for shopping.
no. I'm going to
Veronica
use
gave-
that. I already know what I'm going to use it
Veronica
for.
gave that for me shopping.
It didn't go to your PayPal. I'm going to use that for the night that we go. We're going to go to the Japanese buffet next week. Yeah, but they lose money from the channels from those guys in the 70s and 100s. YouTube definitely isn't losing money overall. But once again, man, big thumbs up. I just got the email from Ben. Thank you very much, buddy. I appreciate it very, very much. Let's see. The Hulkster, man. The Hulkster died, man. I can't believe it. We needed the Hulkster to kick out. Remember how like he would be like 1, 2, and then he would Hulk up. And then he would 1, 2, and then the Hulkster would give you the big boot. This time, the Hulkster didn't come back, man. Even Fluffy's sad. I think she's reading about it. Fluffy, you don't look sad.
I am sad. I don't want to open my Facebook now because like everyone's like messaging me.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the Japanese buffet on Fluffy's birthday. We're gonna go there next week. So actually, this whole next 7 days is gonna be extremely busy.
Davis.
So tomorrow I'm gonna edit. Saturday we're going to the meetup. Sunday I'm doing JJ the Lonely Bulls live stream. Tuesday we're gonna go do a live stream from the Japanese buffet. Yeah, she's still coloring by numbers. I don't know what she's doing. We have a good chance of breaking even. We're gonna break even, I think, especially with the book sales, Dark Brother. But I would really, 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 really like to break even on YouTube revenue ads. And I'll show you guys. You guys know I'm always transparent about my income. I'm not like these other guys that lie or fake it. I don't know if we're going to break even on YouTube ads, but I think with my book sales, so we are in July. July, I have made $592, but that only goes up to July 22nd. So I have 9 more days to make on YouTube ads. So basically $160. So if I can make another $160 on the YouTube ads in the next 9 days, I will break even. Now, if you factor in my book sales, I sold 12 books in the past 4 days, the e-guides, that will break me even. But what I really, really, really want is to break even on the YouTube ads. Make video Japanese buffet. We're going to do a live stream from there. I don't know if we're going to do a uploaded video, but we're going to do a live stream. We're going to do a live stream. I can't spend any money until I start breaking even. But I traded stock options for almost 4 years. So I love trading stock options, but maybe once the channel starts breaking even and we get a nice little cushion, I will get back into selling stock options, not buying them. Maybe I'll buy them every random once in a while, but I will sell the premium and sell the stock options. Google made $10 billion in YouTube ad revenue. Ratish, is it true that I can rent a wife in Madhya? Where the hell is Madhya? Fluffy, you didn't even eat your dessert. Fluffy didn't even... Ow! Cash secured puts. I usually sell cash secured, not cash secured, but I sell covered calls. So I buy the stocks, I have the stocks, and then I sell the calls. That's what I usually do. I don't trade on margin. I buy the actual shares, and then I usually sell them in the money. I don't usually do puts. Sometimes I sell the puts. I loved selling covered calls. I would buy the shares, and then I would sell the covered calls.
Buffy, there's Titanic too.
Mm-hmm. How could there be Titanic 2? Digging up the boat?
I don't know. It's a story about Jack and Kate.
You're a pro. I'm not a pro yet because I can't consider myself an expert. I can't even consider myself I don't even know if I should consider myself a YouTuber because technically I don't break even. So it's always weird when people are like, oh, are you a YouTuber? And I'm like, I do YouTube content. I do YouTube videos, but I don't break even. So I don't know if there's a definition. You know what? I bet you anything. Look, I bet you this is gonna be my coworker. He's gonna say, "Did you hear Hulk Hogan died?" Watch. Yes, I heard the Hulkster died.
Huh?
I heard the Hulkster died.
I know. I was like, what the fuck? My cousin just texted me. He's like, R.I.P. brother. I was like, I was gonna tell. I was like, what the fuck?
I know everyone's my mom messaged me. You messaged me. The Hulkster just died. See, we got people calling from the USA. We're on the live stream and we got this bozo over here. This guy calls me. He knows it's freaking 12 o'clock at night and this guy's calling me.
Yeah.
This guy's calling and harassing me.
Yeah.
You need to get on a flight and we're going to do a meetup out here. So we expect you to be on a flight. Get on the flight now. Tell your buddy Travis you can't make it.
A meet and greet.
A meet and greet, and we're gonna charge you double the price.
Oh, are you on live right now, Chubby?
Yeah, I'm doing a live.
All right, I'll see you on there later.
Yeah, get on there and stop harassing people. Guys calling me at 12 o'clock from the USA. But actually, man, a lot of people, I bet you, the news is big, man. I think this is definitely the biggest wrestling death ever, I think. Macho Man died. Ultimate Warrior died. But I think this is the biggest wrestling death of all time. That's crazy. Can you imagine Philip outlived Hulk Hogan? Jeez. Hulkster says his prayers, takes his vitamins, works out, and Philip's like 100 years older than he's like 100 years older than Hulk Hogan. Ric Flair is still alive too. Ric Flair is still alive.
Yeah, Ric Flair.
Ric Flair almost died twice. Well, Ric Flair, first of all, back in the 70s, Ric Flair survived a plane crash. Ric Flair's plane crashed. He only got a broken back, but then he almost died like 3 years ago. I think they did an ESPN thing about it. Yeah, you need to go do some workouts. Man, so I would definitely say Hulkster is the biggest name in wrestling, where Ozzy is not the biggest name in music, or at least.
Well, he is too. If you listen to Black Sabbath and like you're into rock or.
I'll do my pub stream about meeting Hulk Hogan. I'll watch that. I love the Hulkster. Tugboat. Who do you look like? You look like oh, you look like Mr. Fuji. This is who my coworker looks like. I'll show you guys. Mr. Fuji.
Why are you exposing Jimmy?
This is Mr. Fuji. I think Mr. Fuji was his uncle.
Why Mr. Fuji's Filipino?
Yeah. This is who my coworker looks like. If he just had the same hat, like I show you. The guy in the chat room looks like this. I don't know. I feel like I could be wrong, but I feel like Hulkster is bigger.
Than Ozzy?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, if you're not into music, Fluffy,
I think the Hulkster is a bigger name.
Well, because you're into wrestling, but in the music industry...
Because Hulk Hogan is the Michael Jackson, Michael Jordan, Babe Ruth of wrestling. There's no bigger name than Hulkster in wrestling. But there's bigger names in music than Ozzy, for sure. But there's no bigger name in wrestling than Hulk Hogan. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. That's an interesting question.
You're not into much music.
I need to hydrate. No, Hulkster is definitely bigger than Ric Flair. Hulkster is definitely bigger than Ric Flair. Fluffy knows how to do the Ric Flair. Do the Ric Flair, Fluffy.
Woo!
He doesn't say who, he says woo! Not who.
Woo! You're deaf.
You're dead.
You're deaf.
You know who the guy Jimmy's favorite wrestler is? Hacksaw Jim Duggan. But wrestling is mostly American. Well, Hulkster went and wrestled a lot in Japan. I think the Hulkster is pretty worldwide known.
Oh, yeah. He is.
I think Andre the Giant. Andre could...
Oh, yeah.
I don't think Andre's bigger than Hulk. Andre came a little bit too early because he was only in like WrestleMania. I think WrestleMania 3 or WrestleMania 4 was Andre's last. So he came too early in that big rock and wrestling pay-per-view type of setting. But Hulk Hogan is the biggest name in wrestling. Rickster would be like, The jet flying, limousine riding, wheeling dealing, kiss stealing son of a gun. Woo! But Hulkster is bigger than Ric Flair. Much bigger. I would say Ric Flair's probably recognizable. I'm gonna name these 5 guys. I'm gonna think these 5 guys are probably the biggest without putting them in order. Hulk, Andre,
Does your dad
Ultimate
watch
Warrior,
wrestling?
Macho Man, and Ric Flair. And maybe Stone Cold, maybe even Stone Cold, and The Rock.
And
Those are gonna be the
Goldust.
top 7.
And Goldust.
I love Bobby Heenan.
And Goldust too.
And Goldust. Fluffy likes Goldust. Bobby
More
the Brain
than
Heenan was
Dusty
the best
Rhodes.
wrestler ever.
I like Goldust more than Dusty Rhodes and Cody Rhodes.
Woo!
I like Goldust move like this one.
We'll show you guys this one. Wait, hold on. Why can't I? Here we go. Let's do this.
Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing.
That Rickster. Styling and profiling. Yeah, man, 71. But Hulk he's been going through a lot of problems. He had a few surgeries lately. Man, I'm tired of these ads. Come on. Skip. I know that's what you guys do on my videos. This, man. This is the Hulkster's night, man. Answer this question. The Hulkster says his prayers, takes his what is the saying? I think it's he drinks his milk. Hulk, take your vitamins. Here we go. This is what the Hulkster says.
Train, say your prayers, eat your vitamins, be true to yourself, true to your country, be a real American.
See? He trains, says his prayers, take his vitamins. Philip smokes 18 packs of cigarettes a day, eats those chocolate donuts every day, eats Spam, and he's 147 years old. How the hell does that happen? That doesn't make sense. How the hell is that happening? I am a real American.
You are?
Mm-hmm.
Why are you here?
Because I'm traveling.
American. Okay, you're not a real American. Do you think you're Russian?
Russian. Man, the Hulkster died, man. The Hulkster died. Jeez. I guess we'll do a 2-minute warning. We're gonna do the 2-minute warning. I think Fluffster's ready to go to bed. It's 12:30.
No, I still need shower.
I think Hulkster had the money to kind of keep all that because remember, a lot of the wrestlers died a lot. I think Hulkster probably wasn't on a lot of the drugs and he didn't abuse his body in the sense that Hulkster didn't wrestle as much as all the other guys. The other guys back in the 80s were wrestling 4 or 5, 6 times a night or 6 times a week. The Hulkster, sometimes would only show up once a month. It was a real special occasion. But man, that's crazy.
No, I think he really earned his title or his popularity. There's a story that he really talked it out with
With what,
With-
Fluffy?
Vince.
Bints. Fluffy calls him Bints McMahon with the B.
Beans, like BEANS.
I'll just. The Hulkster tears his shirt.
I wonder how many shirts did he tear.
Probably thousands. Man, the Hulkster is gone, man. That's crazy. The Hulkster is gone. Jeez Louise. The Hulkster, man. The Hulkamaniac. So, I think we're going to wrap it up. Fluffy, do you have any words of wisdom?
For Hulkster. is your time.
It's time for your bedtime. That's what time it is.
His life to the fullest. Like he already like he's been part of all our childhood.
Even your child, because you're so old, Fluffy.
Yeah.
Do money exchange shops accept money wires? Somebody told me there's a Western Union out here. I think it was Mick, but he says it's way out there, like in the back of the city. Accept money wires like Wise app or other local banking app for money exchanges. I'm not sure if you're talking about like Western Union or what, but I think Mick uses Apple Pay or Google Pay here. You can do the QR code here. You can pull out money. So there's a lot of ways to get money here. My grandmother loves spam and smoking Maui Wowie at 103 years old. Philip's like 203 years old. They're saying Hogan's last words when he realized that a heart attack was, that's not going to work for me, brother. Ha! Man, that's crazy. The Hulkster died. Yeah, man. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I bet you it's going to be on the news a lot. I bet you that'll be the next couple days. There'll be a lot of like probably YouTube videos and stuff like that. There'll be a lot of wrestlers
Do you think
talking about it.
Yeah. Do you think like dying at 70 is like a young age?
I don't know. 70 years old is 30 years away from me. That seems like that's almost 40% of my life down the road. That's a long time. That's a long time away, man. Very long. All right, we're gonna wrap it up. I don't know if we'll do a YouTube video tomorrow. I'm gonna work on editing. We did a thrift shop video. We got a cast iron skillet. Look at this. I got this cast iron, and I'm very curious to use it. There's the cast iron skillet. I'm gonna use that very soon.
I'm gonna use that to smack Will's head.
I'm gonna knock some sense into you with that one. I'm gonna edit that thrift store video tomorrow. I'm gonna hope to have that up on the next day, and then we're gonna do a meetup, an 8,000 subscriber meetup at Bikini Bottoms. If you guys are out here, it's 6:30 Saturday. If you guys want to show up, Fluffy has to tell them. What do you have to tell them, Fluffy? Bring your own food.
What?
Bring your own.
Money.
Bring your own money. There's no tab. There's no paying. Put it on the Bikini Bottom tab. And then we are going to, the last thing I'm going to plug, I really want the first timers to take a look if they're interested in buying the e-travel guide. So if you guys are a first timer, this is a great e-guide. I just put it out a few days ago. So if you guys need to know questions like where do I get a SIM card? What do I live in Sun Tra? Do I live in An Thuong? What markets do I go to? Go check this book out. This is called The Will Travels Guide to Da Nang, Vietnam. 20 pages of tips, tricks, and insider info. You could purchase this either on Amazon, or the easiest way is to go to my YouTube page, click on more, you scroll down right here. It's called the Da Nang Welcome Guide. And you click on it. It's very easy. You can pay with credit, debit, anything that you guys want. Maybe even Rupal.
Credit, debit, swipe it.
You can pay with blood. You can pay with shekels. You can pay whatever you guys want. House of Fluffy. I'm 62 and I love to surf. Once again, big thumbs up, Ben. I really appreciate it, buddy. Fluffy is wondering what kind of job you're going to have for her when you said you start a business out here. House of Fluffy, work prevails as I miss most of this chat. Thank you for the live chat. John, if you want, I'll let you, you can hit the down button and then you could scroll back and you can go all the way back and watch this. So if you want to do that, check that out. Sneak white rice into Bikini Bottoms because they don't have white rice there. But there's nothing to eat it with. There's nothing. What is she going to eat? Like chicken tenders and white rice?
We're going to sneak ranch.
I have ranch. Maybe Fluffy will bring the ranch because she always gets the chicken tenders. But big thumbs up to all the guys on here. I appreciate it. Derek Houston. Who else was on here? Derek Houston sent us a super chat. Jack. Hopefully his banged up face is getting better. Ben sent the PayPal. I appreciate all that.
Dark brother, babe.
Dark Brother, and I appreciate everyone that liked, subscribed, hit the like button, commented, everyone like that. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you guys very much. We will. I'm not sure if we'll do a live chat tomorrow, but we will do a live chat from Bikini Bottom. So once again, I appreciate it. Thank you guys very much. If you guys want to go watch this replay, you guys can slide back, or you can wait till it pops back up. But once again, I appreciate it. This is one of my Kings hats. I have a second Kings hat in there. I have an A's hat and a 49ers hat. So once again, I appreciate it. And I'm going to make sure Fluffy goes to bed. We are out of here. Like I said earlier, you guys don't have to go home, but you got to get the hell out of here.
Till this doesn't work.